Previously on Myths and Mayhem.
This is campaign 2. We're calling it Wind and Flame. Me and Clay and Locke are back as usual, but this time we have Peripherus and we have Christian who are joining us.
Wind and flame, sands twist through desert winds, bleached bones with eternal grins. Blistering heat does not discriminate. Endless dunes could seal one's fate. 4 mortals made aside a nation's fate, if they can put aside their greed for another date. Each of them will be tested by fire and wind, due to the quest they may want to rescind. We are in the desert this time. The city of Kalimport is a refuge from both the mighty waves of the shining sea and the sandy dunes of the Kalim Desert. It is in this undercity, known as the Masad, that we find 4 adventurous souls. Landon Deepwater has put together a small group of associates with the help of his contact, Freedom, a tiefling from Kalimport, who has found a job of sorts for the group to make some coin. You head inside a shady-looking cantina. On a sign in large letters, the words, "The Wretched Hive," is displayed with smaller words that read, "Of scum and villainy." Inside, you find Landon's contact, Freedom. Next to him is Aladdin, a Babwi. Aladdin says, "My associate, Cal, and I are in need of help that entails the services of beings with talents. Of a character that is willing to do anything and go places that me and Cal aren't able to go." And then Cal dumps these 2 things on the table. One is a cube made of smooth black metal, and the other is a half of a scarab made of dark bronze. He picks up the half of scarab, and he says, "We're looking for the other half. Unfortunately, the rest of the scarab is locked away in the notorious and ruthless palace of one Pasha Java." And then you see a panel open, and you hear a voice go, "Kermit, the frog man here." And a frog man comes out.
What are your credentials?
"I'm really good at guiding people through sewers. And it's not easy being green, but I'm really gonna give it my all."
You lead the way, and if anything attacks, we'll just stand back.
We could use him to cover up any gelatinous cubes to step over.
"Let's go, fellas!" And he leads you to a panel in the back of the room that you were in. Eventually, you come upon a small sewer tunnel that is seemingly boarded shut. There's a statue, and in its hands are floating these 2 orbs. One's blue and one's red. On the base of the sculpture, it says, "Do you serve the Lord of Wind or of Flame?" Kermit heard that you will receive a blessing if you pick up one of the orbs.
I'll go over and pick up the flame one.
Then I'll pick up the flame one as well.
Give me wind.
Nalchris is also going to pick up fire.
All right, Kermit, your turn. Grab one.
Sure, what one do you want me to get?
Whatever one you want. Make a bad decision, I'll kill you, though.
I choose the one that he chose. And he goes with wind. So you guys come to a fork, and Kermit goes, I smell something down here, but
What are you smelling, the dump?
You see him get
You're just going to go ahead and run to it, aren't you?
He says, "Why wouldn't I?" And he gets engulfed as he's saying that, and it actually comes out as, and he's engulfed by a giant gelatinous cube. Kermit comes flying out of there. It attempts to engulf him again. Kermit is engulfed. "Oh, not again!" And begins to rapidly, like you see bits of him coming off as he dissolves inside this thing.
This frog is just really intent on dying.
He really is. I didn't think he was... Oh, no. So he was at 3, and I rolled 23 on damage. He is dissolved into nothing. I expected him to stay out of trouble enough to not have this happen, but he is dead.
So much for having a guide.
Peripherus' turn.
Right. I will walk up to where Kermit was. I will pick up my dagger, the 2 gold coins. And then I'll move to...
He walks away.
And I will cast Prestidigitation and make sure they're all clean.
It's the most callous thing I've ever.
And that's the end of my turn.
Well, I'm pretty sure we'll get there without Kermit. But which way?
Lead the way.
I go down the way he was going. There was a camp right over there.
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion. I will have the sound of beating drums.
Little pixies come flying out of the various tents. You hear them say, "Oh no, they're going to wake the beast." With that, you feel this enormous surge in the water, and you see these tentacles, and that is where we're going to leave it.
Welcome back to Myths and Mayhem, Episode 2.
We are fighting some nasty creature that has emerged from below the surface. You do
That's where we left
see,
off, right?
the cube of chat fly over this murky water. It starts picking up this mud and this, we'll call it mud, and green liquid, and it starts forming into this spiritual weapon bearing a strong resemblance to a recently fallen Kermit.
Not great. Now he's haunting us.
Kermit, this spiritual weapon, here.
Is that a Kermit ghost made out of feces?
Yes.
We're calling it mud.
We've got a poop ghost?
Yeah. You can thank the cube of chat for that one. This terrifying thing start rising from the murk below and this like small underground lake, and all these tentacles start writhing. You get hit with 13 acid damage.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I have 1 hit point left.
Nice.
TPK. TPK.
I warned you guys it's gonna get a little scary here.
No.
I'm going to run straight through.
Okay, we'll see if you make it over there. Oh no, that would be 39 points of damage.
Well, I'm down.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Kermud will try to bludgeon Josie Grossi in the face for a nat 20. Burr, 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 burr. And we'll do 22
I'm less
damage.
useful than a frog of poop.
It is now Peripherus' turn to make a death saving throw.
So it's nat 20.
Yeah, you got a nat 20, so you're up with a hit point.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. My emotions have gone from here to here to here. I'm like, he's dead. Oh my gosh, no, everyone's gonna die. Oh, he just got back up. Oh, they're healing. Okay, okay. So you throw this dagger, and she very much dies. And when you see that, you also realize that this is a construct of sorts. It is not a creature, in fact. It is a machine. And you see this small little pixie float up out of it, quite dead. Nalkris, you feel an intrusion in your mind. Greetings, mighty paladin. I happen to notice you helped in the vanquishing that beast. I was
Sean?
wondering if you would aid me by retrieving me from these murky depths. You notice a slight shimmer deep down in the muddied waters.
I'll be right back. And then I run and dive into the waters.
You find this gleaming sword. It says to you, "Oh good, you found me." Are you going to try to pull it out of the muck?
Yeah, what a
That'll be
weird
just a
take
regular
on Sword in the Stone, because this is not the
Sword in the
stone.
Stone.
Is Sword in the Stone?
Sword in the Stool.
Ugh. Audibly, the sword says, "Greetings, fellow travelers."
I've named him
Yeah.
Sean.
Oh, yes, my name is Talangry, the sword. I was once a knight of the old code. I was lost during one of the many battles between Khalim and Memnon. The great genies fought over this land for many eons. When the elves finally had enough with those two wreaking havoc across the land, they bound them with the Kali-Memnon crystal. I was in the palace where the elves enacted this ritual. It crumbled and fell, and I happened to fall into this lake below as I tumbled through the debris. An orb lands right in the middle of your group. It clouds with a mist on the inside, and then a face and hands smash against the inside of it, and it goes, "Hello? Who's there? And you see a ghost of Kermit trapped inside.
Could I create a way to mount this orb onto Beaker, like as
Yeah.
like a head?
Absolutely. Kermit the orb here as he's fastened onto your automaton head. I'm part of the
my
party, I
gosh.
guess, again. You still have my orb?
Yeah, I kept it for you,
Aw,
Frog.
you kept it. That's so nice.
Yeah.
So
Kept your coins as well.
Wow. You guys are swell.
Blew all
I mean, he
guns
might
on
be
the
useful
cane.
still to help guide us through here.
Talangray
you've
says
got light.
to only in your head, Nelkris, I know that this path down here leads to a way to vanquish evil.
I do feel somewhat of a pull to do as the sword instructs.
Yeah, that's not concerning at all.
I know, I was thinking also.
Also, you guys notice that there is a fresco on the wall of this helmed figure in armor, and he's commanding, it looks like, 2 large wolves that are like almost the size of him. This is a depiction of the King of the Hunt. He used to lead a great hunt that started in the Feywild and led into the other realms if need be. This must be remnants of one of his ancient castles on the material plane, and you see before you a throne. And on that throne is a 9-foot skeleton. Who are you that you come in my chamber?
Sorry, we got lost.
And with that,
Perfect.
2 ghost-like dire wolves appear at his side. Are you worthy of the great hunt? Do you have any trophies to offer as tribute? Also, I have challenged many adventurers over the years to a duel.
We have this frog orb thing.
That's me!
What do we get out of you fighting a duel?
Most
I'm
honorable
walking
duels,
away.
something is gifted to persons or persons.
Oh, this is a really bad idea. Challenge accepted.
Okay. He swings in with his blade twice at Nalkris. 29 damage. You guys just all of a sudden see all these daggers just come from the back of the room, almost like a machine gun. And the Earl King seems to dodge it, and then just this wolf just gets lit up with all these daggers, and he dissipates. One of the twin wolves gets destroyed by a ham, and then the ghostly king will then strike at our paladin. A 12 and a critical fail.
Yes!
No way.
Yep.
Yes! And he
Oh
hits
my
my
gosh.
shield. And there's fire.
Yep.
Yes!
I will just go for a standard firebolt then.
And it hits him right in the eye.
Quinn is gonna run this way and sliding throw a dagger
Nice.
out of nowhere at the king. Shabba. And no, that's a 12. But then he's gonna get up and he's gonna use Miss Hammy's fire dagger to attack again.
As he comes in and stabs Miss Hammy forward, and he screams as he dissipates into nothingness. He actually reappears off to the side over here, and he says, "Well done! You are worthy." So you guys find this cool treasure. There's food.
Quinn is gonna kneel right next to the king, and you see his complexion completely change to white, with his eyes turning white as he looks at the king.
The king nods his head slightly in approval. I think we'll fade to black there. That's where we're going to end this week.
Welcome in, everybody. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Wow.
Let's
Starting
get
strong.
technical.
Starting super strong. No, welcome in, everybody, to episode 3 of Wind and Flame,
What?
our second Dungeons and Dragons campaign. We are super excited to be back. It's been a long time, you guys,
Yeah,
very
Jesse.
long time. Unfortunately, as a lot of you know, we were unable to continue for a while, but we were finally bringing it back. We are so excited to be here with you tonight. Yeah, we want to get started with. Oh, Kylar said I'm yelling. Hold on. I might have to. We're running with new mics. We're running with some new like cameras and stuff. Like Peripherus has a whole new setup and everything. So we're just trying to get everything.
Well, and you guys switch for this switch desk, so
Yeah.
there's that too.
Yep. So we're just trying to get everything back up and running after almost 6 months. So hopefully that's better, and I'm not blowing all your ears out. We're going to kick everything off with some reintroductions to everybody's characters. And so we'll probably go in like player order on your screen. So Peripherus, if you want to start and just really quick tell us who you're playing, class and race and stuff, that kind of thing. Just keep it simple. So
I'm playing Landon Deepwater, a human wild magic sorcerer.
nice. All right, Christian.
I'm playing Quinn, human row.
Nice. Awesome. I am playing Nalkris, who is an Eladrin paladin. Clay, take it away, man.
I am Dingle McCringleberry, a gnome artificer. What's so
Everyone
fun?
has to laugh. It's like mandated.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
I'd like to point out real briefly that Eladrins are a fancy kind of elf. For
Yes.
those who don't know what an Eladrin is.
Like a almost like a natural magic
a seasonal
elemental.
elemental elf. Yeah. Yep. Cool.
Like in the winter, they become like goth kids from the 90s. So in spring, they're like...
That totally
"Genteel
fits
fun."
me.
Yeah.
I wore a lot of black in the 90s. But yeah, so with that, I think we can hop in and get started because we had a 13-minute recap video. We did a little bit of a longer one, so because it's been so long. So, Locke, DM Master,
Oh my
take
goodness.
it away.
I've been waiting for this day. I hear Kailaris.
Oh, we got to hear the results of the sound check.
Lockyer said there's a mic interference buzz going on. I don't know.
Oh, give me a second. It might be on my
Oh.
end.
Oh, okay.
Un momento.
It could be our fan too. I have a fan on me right
I
now.
also have a fan. 1 minute.
Okay. What else? What else? Everybody, like, is everybody else sounding good? Are all the volumes good?
I even muted my mic just to see if the feedback was coming through that. And
I did the same thing. Christian, you sound quiet to all of us.
Is this better?
A little bit, yeah.
Did that
Christian
help?
saying bass or saying tenor.
Are we less hummy now?
How is it, everybody? Once we get the all clear from chat, we'll get started. So Christian is a little quiet, but that could just be just me being selfish.
I'm selfish.
Oh, and Sloth said he still hears it, so it lessened a little.
Is this okay? I'm looking at the audio input from in Vito.
Danny DeVito?
Yeah, Danny DeVito. Here, how's that? I turned it up a little bit.
Check, baby, check, baby.
Check, check, check.
We're gonna
You're
see
going to edit this part out, right?
that's- Maybe. I don't know. It's
Oh, wait,
kinda
we're
fun.
live?
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of fun. All right. I think the buzz is from Locke. Okay, I mean,
I've
Yeah.
turned off everything.
yeah. We'll
I'm sweltering
just,
for you people.
We'll see how it goes. So.
Thank you, Elbow. You get me.
Oh, so Kylaris is saying she's seeing no sound coming through when we were all being quiet. So I don't know. From me, at least, I don't know where it's coming from. So, but
I appreciate it. Thank you, Slopbeard.
can everybody do me a favor, really, really quick, and just mute your mics in video, and we'll see if Kylaris
That sounded like it.
that changed. Okay, one by one, let's unmute Peripherus. Unmute first.
I
Christian.
hadn't even muted in the first place, but so I muted specifically to unmute.
Clay. And Dan. Yep, it's coming from Locke.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how to help you people.
Yeah, I don't know what it's coming from. So
I have
We'll get it
everything turned off.
we'll get it figured out next time, but because we don't want to delay too much. But it could even be
The mic
like
input.
your equipment. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's really crappy.
Yep. So, all right. Yeah, Locke. Let's take it away. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
So we all just saw the recap, obviously. And we have just fought in honorable battle the mighty King of the Hunt and his two pets, Romulus and Remus. And the sword, Talon Grey, has led you down here to fight evil, which he basically said all undead is evil. So you're probably a little concerned that if you come across any other undead, he may say the same thing again, and then cause Nelcris to have to go fight things that are maybe not something that's on your to-do list, we'll say, or on your virtues list either in this group.
Listen, this is supposed to be a short campaign, so like I can't be following the sword everywhere. But
We'll see what happens.
Also, thankfully, I don't think we're going to run into too many encounters where the undead are actually like happy, friendly, like the king was. So
We'll see.
But we'll see.
Yeah, so you guys get a hearty meal. Peripherus's character, Landon, decides not to partake. Having grown up on Fae stories where you don't eat the food. So that was a lesson kind of drilled into him by his mom as they made various candies and chocolates back home. You drift off to sleep. Landon offers to take up first watch, and you go into your various routines of whatever that is when you're out on camping about. And as you drift off to sleep or meditate in a deep state, Landon decides that he will, after all, clean poor Nelcris of the various debris that has been covering him for what seems like forever, maybe 6 months or more. And you all take your various turns sleeping throughout the night and drifting off. And some of you have good dreams, and some of you have maybe interesting dreams or bad dreams. Nelcris, you dream of being tied and bound on a table of stone, for example, and above you hangs a giant sword, bejeweled and magnificent. You know this sword, though it is giant in size now, and it is a pendulum. And as it swings, it gets ever, ever closer to your abdomen. Will it break your bonds, or will it be your ruin? Dingle, you dream of building constructs galore and piloting an airship across the astral sea. All the gnomes at your command willing to do what you say, making your family proud, and also making a few coins on the side. You know what I'm saying? Quinn, you dream of a mirror. You look at the surface, and it morphs into various people. It's an old woman, a young man, a small child, a bearded, mustachioed gentleman, and it just keeps changing, cycling between like 1,000 different faces. And then Landon. You dream of a desert palace, opulent and beautiful. On a throne sits the robed man you saw in your previous vision. He has tan skin and a goatee, dark eyebrows and glowing blue eyes. He sits with his hands steepled at a point, and a wicked smile spreads from ear to ear. A black metal lamp, oil lamp, sits on one of the throne's arms. The face changes as though it is melting, and when it is finished, you see your own face instead. The beam points at you and blasts you with wind, and then a jagged bolt of lightning. You hit your head, and something in your mind shatters. You find yourself laying in a cloud of mist, and then you wake up. All right.
Wow.
So you guys have various dreams. Some are good, some are disturbing. Take from them what you will.
I feel like this sword is already making me go crazy.
It's possible.
Good.
The Ghost King is also nowhere to be found at this point, although his token is still there. Boop. And there is still plenty of leftovers, some dried goods that you could put in your various bags if you wanted to take with you. Yeah, the cube starts spinning around just as soon as you wake up, of course. And let's see, we got to roll a d4 here. It's random, and it is... it lands on... who is that? Dingle. You get
boy.
blasted with a ray of golden energy just as your eyes open.
Wow! It's actually inspiration.
It's random inspiration.
I am ready to go.
And then it flies around again. And this time it is Nalcris. You get blasted with a green beam just as your eyes open.
That nightmare was worse than you thought.
That's right.
Yeah. I wake up all like shivering and like feeling ill and
Let's see. And then it's flying around again, and a spiritual weapon is summoned. A miniature, identical version of the entire party, consisting of 6-inch tall plastic action figures who talk with pull strings, repeating phrases spoken by the party. They appear to be on their own, oddly similar adventure. I read it verbatim, so.
guys are real creative. Oh my gosh.
That's a little disturbing.
We have to come up with catchphrases. I don't know if there have been any yet so far.
I kind of like them.
And that's what it repeats. It just continues saying, I kind of like them.
I kind of like them. I kind of like them. Yeah, it just kind of picks up what you're saying. So it's like kind of flying around in a group with you guys, and then they kind of break apart from each other and form back together and do the same thing again, repeating various things that you say as you guys get your stuff together and like start, kind of getting ready to move on from this spot that it feels like you've been here forever. You're not even sure how much time has actually passed, because those of you who know the Feywild, it can be a little tricky in that department. So who knows how long you've actually been in here. You're hoping it's not been too long, because that Java's birthday party or whatever party he was throwing is only lasting a week. So
is the king still there, or is he gone?
He has popped out of existence. His skeleton still remains, however, on that throne.
I'm going to walk up to it and just do a little, and then walk away.
Oh, hold on. I don't have the camera up. You're going to do what?
Just a little.
Oh, like a little salute kind of gesture. You feel like kind of like a feeling of honor come over you as you know that you feel like he's still around, but he's not making himself showing himself.
Sure.
I'm going to go over to the table and I'm going to collect the dried foods.
Sure, that's various berries and granola bar type things. There's like just a lot of dried goods like nuts and berries and things like that that have been dried somehow. You're not a chef, so you don't know. It all tastes good.
Would I just add some rations or something?
Yeah, you could just add rations to your page.
Now, Chris, do you plan on running into any further danger that we have?
I don't plan on it, but I would say, considering our situation, we'll probably run into more danger.
Yeah, but are you going to be the one that charges in front?
Likely.
But you might as well carry our light source then.
Ooh, that'd be great. I gotta get the voice down again.
Dropping an
Your
octave.
sword?
What was that?
Do you want your sword to glow?
That would be amazing. It's already very flashy, but I'm sure he'd appreciate a little more pizzazz.
What colour?
Green.
I prefer
Bright
the golden
green.
light of the heavens, but green is fine if that's what you choose.
Well, I wave my hand and touch on the blade and cast light.
That's incredible. Thank you.
That was a cantrip.
He's like, nothing. That's a garbage spell.
I don't know what a cantrip is. No,
I said
probably do.
cantrip because
Yeah.
wild magic surge.
Oh, that is also important.
Yeah.
So, those of you who don't remember or know, Landon, sometimes his magic gets out of control when he uses first level or higher spells, so we have to roll on a table and see what happens. So that also cantrip. You might say a cantrip in character too, and an Eldrin probably knows what a cantrip is. So.
Oh, okay. I'm just pulling his leg. All right, what's next?
You guys decide.
Well, we still have to try to make our way to the party.
It's true. Frog, do you know which way we need to go from here?
Have I ever?
What is the point of him?
It
So
it
they
hasn't
could
appeared
grok
so.
it.
I think I already did that.
All right. I'm gonna head out this way, the way we came. I think we need to head back to where we killed Josie, because I think this is a one-way passage.
Do you want me to lead again to check for traps?
Yeah. I was just thinking about that. I like quick move my token back.
As you step over that tripwire.
Son of a biscuit.
Yeah, you can roll if you'd like. You guys have kind of already checked this area,
Yeah.
so you know.
Yeah.
Is it
let's-
for time's sakes that we just know exactly where all those are?
Yeah, you know where those are.
Okay.
I think you even dismantled one or two of them as we went back through the last time.
Probably triggered a couple. Let's be real.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Depending on the situation. You're able to see farther down in here, and a little bit more in here. You see some bones kind of like piled at the entrance here. There's slight. It's not like a full-on waterfall, but there's a slight incline to this area, and this area, as well as this area. Like it seems like like it's a little bit higher, and the water's kind of streaming down into this pool where you got the sword from, and where Josie Grossi was, the construct.
Is it like a incline, like we could walk it, or is it kind of like pretty steep that we have to find a different way?
You could walk it. Don't do anything fancy because you might slip on the slick rock. You know what I mean? But it's pretty thin. You know what I mean? Like you can see the stone and the water's kind of flowing over it.
All right, so we can either head up these inclines, or we can try this. How do I ping? Try this area.
There was also, remind me, wasn't there a pathway here behind the pixie
Oh,
camp?
there's a slight path there. Yes,
Oh, okay. So,
it's filled with bones and things like that.
let's not go down the bone hallway.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
what do you guys think?
Should we split the party?
Immediately.
Wow, we just got back after 6 months, and we
Immediately.
survived so much, and Clay's just like, all in. Let's go.
We split the party. Awesome.
I propose we check out this area down here.
I'm good. I'm good with that.
Makes sense to me. It's closest.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys...
Well, and also all the other ones are inclined, so I mean, unless we can imagine that it's like
Or bone
the
piles.
sewage is coming from down there, or like coming from the top, we would probably want to check down here.
All right. Quinn, do you want to go first to check for traps?
Yeah, I'll do my regular trap checking.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll your perception.
21.
You do not see any traps right here. From here to, like, the corner here.
Okay, so we'll head down here.
Let me reveal some things. You can roll another d20 if you'd like, or another perception check if you'd like.
Around the corner. That's a 9.
Okay. Not as good, obviously. Alright, let's see what our human eye see. You do not see any traps when you look down this area.
All right, path looks good. Nulkris, go ahead and lead.
You do hear a slight chanting sound, however. Yeah, something like that.
Nulkris like kind of gives Quinn like sort of a smirky like, okay, and he passes him to go down the hallway. Can I roll a perception check?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I have perspiration.
You do have
Colors
instant perspiration, yes.
reminded me.
Nulkris
I heard her that time.
Well, let's see. That was an 8. Well, it's gonna be an 8. So
You do not see any
I
traps.
have a passive 16.
Okay. You also don't see any traps.
oh, good. Nulkris thinks the coast is clear, and he goes gallivanting merrily into this area because he's feeling so fresh and clean. Thanks, Landon.
All right.
And I'm gonna come over to this entrance here, and like kind of this opening. And before I walk out just into the opening, I'm gonna kind of like peek around the corner, and maybe roll another perception. Do you want me to do that?
It depends on what you're trying to do, because you see
I'm just trying to.
a lone figure dressed in robes. Why does this keep going over there? Hold on one second. Well, his back is to you.
Oh,
I can't turn this character for some reason that you can't see yet. Hold on.
Can
There you
I
He was on
can
the
I
wrong
do
thing.
a stealth and kind of like start sneaking up to him?
Yes, you can roll stealth. The cube
11.
spins around you, guys, again, and Orin, your character Nulkris, gets blasted with another green ray. And you begin to sweat. As you have perspiration.
this is 6 months of people building points up to
Yeah.
redeem all of this.
And
You
then it
punks.
continues to fly around, and a bag of holding roll is rolled. Let me go to my notes there.
Also, how sneaky can we be right now? Because we have like miniatures of us floating
How sneaky
around
can we be? Oh no, I'm just kidding.
chanting.
One actually does say, "How sneaky can we be?" And the little sword says, "Charge into battle, son! Charge into battle, son! Charge into battle, son!" With that, a potion bottle lands bloop right at the feet of Landon, as bag of holding is cast.
I'll pick that up.
As you see on it, there's a little tag that says "Potion of Climbing."
I will put that in my pouch.
Nice. Yeah, so you got an 11 on your stealth roll. It's not your best situation. It's probably because of these dingleberries, yes, I said it, next to you, making all that noise.
And like I'm sloshing through this yummy stuff.
Yeah, all that green liquid.
Does anybody understand? Is this where the chanting's coming from?
Yes, this guy is chanting at a crude altar that I will reveal now that you guys are kind of stepping into the room.
Does anybody understand what he's chanting?
Let's see.
Language?
Language. It is. What language would it be in? It would be. Does anyone speak elemental?
Nope.
You'd think I would, but I don't.
Nope.
Okay. So nope. Nobody really knows what this thing is saying. However, Talon Gray says, "Oh, he serves Memnon."
Bless you.
You guys can all roll a history check to see if you know who Memnon is.
Orin has perspiration and Clay has inspiration.
I have
And Orin has
Clay has
instant perspiration.
Yep.
7.
And Clay has to roll inspiration. Yep.
Cool.
7, 10,
9.
9, 8.
Got a 10 or an 8.
10, 9, 8, 7. Got it.
We didn't study a lot.
Seeing the bewilderment or the confusion on all your faces, the sword at Landon's, or not Landon's hip, Nalcris's hip, chimes in again, and it's a kind of as if you could see someone rolling their eyes. You feel that like kind of feeling on your necks. He says, Memnon is one of the great genies that formed Kalimshan, formed the area, and he battled with Kalim.
Would you consider him good?
I don't think I would say good.
Is this conversation going on in your head?
Nope, this is all verbal.
Right.
Also, when he says Kalim, Landon, you get like a sharp pain in your head, and you see the lamp from your vision from the night before.
Right.
I'm gonna just go right up behind this guy.
BRB 1 second. You guys
Yep.
keep going.
So you're like walking right up to him?
Behind him, yeah.
Okay. Technically, his back is actually to the party when you guys came in.
Sure.
He's chanting
So-
at this altar. I couldn't get him to rotate for some reason.
Oh, I
dare
forgot
you.
he was chanting. I thought he might have heard that conversation.
No, he seems to not be paying attention to you guys.
That's why I asked, was it out loud?
I got you. Yeah, so he's like chanting very loudly and like doing a bunch of big gestures. He has like a staff in his hand that has a red crystal of sorts at the top of it. And he has like put a bunch of sticks and things like that, and it seems like he's trying to conjure up a flame.
All right, I'll wait until Orin's back before
Okay.
making my next decision.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, we'll just
I'm gonna
wait for
stay
him, I
right
guess.
here by the door, and I'll cover him with the noisy cricket.
The noisy cricket, awesome. Beaker seems a little wary of this situation. Man,
All right,
without that pain, it's
so
pretty warm.
now that Orin's back, I draw my dagger,
Mhm.
and from behind I hold it against his neck.
Okay. The chanting abruptly stops as a blade scrapes across the stubble of this red-robed figure who's not super tall. He seems a little about the same size as you, but a little bit shorter, maybe even.
And in
Orin,
his
are you
ear,
just testing things?
I just, for some reason, my camera and character sheet weren't working from before,
Oh, okay.
so I was just fixing that.
Gotcha.
But, yeah.
Yeah. So he just like abruptly stops.
Yeah.
And,
So I whisper in his ear, "What are you doing?"
What's your favorite color?
I must
What
be
you
red.
doing?
he says,
What you doing?
I am a servant of the flame of Memnon the Great. I'm channeling his power to light this on fire and to pay homage to him.
How's that going?
It was going fine until someone put a dagger in my throat.
Yeah, you seemed a little suspicious, and we've been attacked too many times, so just being cautious.
One cannot be too cautious, I suppose.
Or are you
Especially
the
in
only
this-
one down here?
No, there are many beings and creatures that reside down
Are
here.
you the only one in this vicinity down here in your cult?
He says yes.
Is he telling the truth?
Roll insight.
13.
He is very much not telling the truth. He shifts slightly and looks to the side as if he's looking at someone around the room.
I put pressure.
Nelcris sees this happening and sees Quinn tense up at that, and he comes slowly into the room behind him,
Okay.
sword drawn.
Which sword?
Oh, Sean.
Okay. Magnificent, Sean.
Gleaming Sean.
Very lit
Let's
up by a
just say
spell,
the-
Sean.
Let's just say the last time someone lied to me, they stopped breathing.
I can attest to that.
So I'm going to ask again. How many people are here?
He says there are at least 10 in the room, other than me. We heard one of us saw you destroy the construct that the fairies had made, and we hid. And I continued to slowly summon the powers of Memnon, so that one of us would keep up the ritual that we're working on.
Hey, Sean, tell me about Menom again.
He is one of the great genies that fought over this land above, and I was a part of that war until I was thrown down here.
Were you fighting for Memnon or against Memnon?
I was fighting for the free people and the elves who were seeking to encapsulate Memnon and Kaleem, in a crystal.
Are you trying to free Memnon?
He looks nervous. He looks kind of at his throat if he can, like as much as he can, like by looking down. And he says, always.
Well,
Can I
seems-
look at, since he said like the servant of the flame, can I like take a look at, because I have a flame crystal and a wind crystal, or do I have two winds? I
think
thought
you
I
have
had a
one of
flame
each.
and a wind. Yeah. Can I look at both
Yeah.
of the crystals as one?
No, you
doing-
don't. You have two flames because I have your wind.
No, I know I grabbed a wind, but then I took
yeah,
the,
yeah, you've got
Yeah.
one of each. Yeah.
yeah,
Sorry.
and then I ended up switching with trading with someone.
yeah,
To my knowledge, you have one of each, right?
Yeah,
yeah, because he had two wind and then he swapped one with me.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And you only have wind now, correct, Perforce?
Yeah.
Is any of the crystals doing anything? Because I know he said servant of the flame, so I'm like flame orb.
Uh,
thing.
being in the vicinity of the altar, the flame orbs that you see on the various weapons kind of pulse. I will say that.
From this, am I getting any idea of where these 10 people might be?
In the same room
Roughly.
as Nalcris and Quinn.
Quinn, they hid when we defeated Josie.
Why did you guys hide?
You guys are clearly pretty powerful.
If you're afraid of us, call them out. Your party.
I'm not the one in charge, but if that's what you want me to do, I will. And he kind of looks as much as he can left and right, and you see 10 other figures appear out of nowhere. They're all gray dwarves, Durgar. The gnome definitely knows what these guys are.
Do I?
You can roll a. Let's use history, because that's been going really well tonight.
11.
Yeah,
That's a
you probably heard
giant
it.
there.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be that big. You probably heard of them, but you don't know much about them. You've probably seen one or two where you're from, too.
So as you're doing that, Sean, how long ago were the genies captured?
I've been sitting at the bottom of a poop lake for I don't know how long, so I really can't answer that question.
Shaman, how long have you been trying to free Memnon?
My whole life.
So not very successfully then.
No, he was cast into the crystal that sword is talking about. I think that's where that voice is coming from. And he was trapped inside a crystal with Kaleem. It was the Kaleem Memnon crystal, they called it. And I know, real creative. But it trapped them for a long time until someone broke it apart, and Memnon was cast into back into the elemental plane of flame, and Kaleem. It is said that no one knows what he had. Some people say they don't know what happened to him, and some people say that he was cast into a lamp and was enslaved by a human.
Why do you want to release him? What is your goal?
For him to come back and rule over the land again.
Quinn, maybe we should just ask if they know how to reach the palace.
Do you know how to get to Java's palace?
We know that it's past the ferries, and we know that we don't go up there because there are beings of other planes that way, and we don't like to go that way.
Direction and distance.
Direction and distance. Well, it's hard to say what is north and south and east and west down here, but I would say north.
Is it a pat?
You didn't need to tell me like north or south. Like point with your hand.
He points back the way you can, and
All right. I'm going to say since they're pretty unsuccessful with doing anything with Manon, we could just leave them.
Agreed. It sounds like the bone path may be where we need to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Anyway.
Nalchris, I would like you to roll a d20.
Oh. Okay.
Let's call it a wisdom saving throw, actually.
I got a 7.
You can re-roll with wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta do, wisdom saving throw, sorry.
He's got perspiration up to.
Not anymore, I used it.
He used it, yep.
But Goose did do a random perspiration.
Yep.
I got a 7 again, but plus 2, so I got
Much
a
better.
9.
Okay.
Real solid.
You get a wariness, a wariness from the sword, almost as if he's like, we need to at least, and then you hear in your head, we need to destroy the altar.
Listen, nobody panic.
Oh, I'm not
Okay.
panicking at all.
Well, I
It's
mean,
very even. Killed.
all of these other people. I will not harm you, but I need to do something to ensure we can safely pass through here again. Everyone just stay calm. And Nalchris walks up to the altar and just smashes it.
Okay.
Like,
Everybody's gonna have to get real cool with some stuff real fast.
Okay.
Just smash it.
All right, that's interesting.
My knife is still against this guy's neck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Until we leave, until we're backing out of here, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. That being said, if I can hear that. Okay. Let me know if you hear music or don't at some point.
Oh. Oh.
I don't hear it at all. That's weird.
No, I don't hear anything.
Okay.
No, I do.
I see it playing.
All right. Maybe they upgraded it.
I
It's
hear
been
it.
a while since we've used this, so we'll see how it goes.
I hear it.
It is kind of quieter at the beginning.
It is quiet. Yeah.
As you take the shining sword, Talongray, and rob them of any hope of getting Memnon back, they say, "For Memnon, then."
Oh no.
And they draw their weapons.
Immediately, I go for a slash with the wind blade.
You kill him instantly.
And then I look at them and I flick his blood all over the ground, staring them down.
I would like you to roll intimidation.
That is 12.
Okay. This guy says, I don't want him back that bad. And starts
Wow.
running the way you guys came. So you can decide what you want to do with that.
Hashtag dedication.
Do Landon or Dingle, do you guys want to take an attack of opportunity on the guy who said that and ran out? Or do you want to let him pass? We're starting out hot.
Yeah. I don't think I'd shoot a guy in the back.
Okay. Kermit says, "Whew." And Beaker goes, "Meow, meow, meow." Landon?
I'd let him go.
Okay. Yeah, he runs very quickly out of here.
What sort of vibe am I getting from everyone else?
From Memnon.
Nalkris stands back up all tall with the glowing sword and swipes it at everyone and says, it was...
Avast, mateys.
Are you avasting?
I'm trying to look super intimidating too. Also, my golden hair just like flung back behind me in a big, in a big main wave.
All right, you
With the
can roll
glowing sword.
intimidation too.
Yeah! Because guess who's got
Hear it.
+6 to intimidation?
Your intimidation.
Not me.
Guess who rolled a 2 and only got an 8?
And with that, the cube flies around and blasts. Who did that? Let's see. Christian, your character, with a beam. And it is green. You begin to sweat profusely, and on your next roll, you
Chad
roll
just wants
with
to see us
disadvantage.
die.
I really am done with this. Box.
I think we did your last... Oren, we did your last perspiration, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Why?
Because my producer was asking, and then I heard her say yes, so I'm very confused. Hold on, she's typing to me. Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay. So I'm not very intimidating. My roar is more like a ah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
And then it is your actual turn.
Nice. Okay. Man, I really didn't want to do this. And then let's go. What do I want to do here? I think. Man, it would have been good if I remembered my spells.
Well, we're a little rusty, that's for sure.
So if I were to use Wrathful Smite, which it's like the next time you hit with a melee weapon, and because I have an extra attack, could I do Wrathful Smite and then strike with my sword?
So you do a bonus action to activate Wrathful Smite, right?
Yes, bonus action.
Okay, the cube of chat flies around and blasts you with a green ray.
Oh,
Orin.
right. Dang it. You bugs! Let's see here. Kylar's from behind me just said, "It was Goose." Thanks, Goose. From the cube, Nalchris hears, "It was Goose."
Yeah.
Who's Goose?
What the?
Goose
Or
sounds
was it-
delicious right now.
That was one of her old pals.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to cast Wrathful Smite.
And then you hear Landon's voice say, "That's my turn. That's my turn. That's my turn."
Yeah.
Out of the
Landon looks round
spiritual weapon.
wondering why he's talking.
Can this spiritual weapon like almost kind of confuse the some of these enemies too, because it's just these little guys constant like floating around saying, "Yeah, it's my turn."
We'll see.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Wrathful Smite. Can I do that first as a bonus action?
Yes, if
before
it's
swinging?
considered a bonus action, you can do that first.
Anytime during my turn? Okay.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna cast Wrathful
That
Smite.
circle is the spiritual weapon, by the way, flying in.
I got a 5 on that. I don't know what that means.
A
Oh,
5
that's-
on.
That's my one deal extra damage. So I rolled it early. So
Okay, now you roll one of your attacks.
my attack, and then I'll add 5 to it. Okay.
Yep, and
then
since you're
so-
5th level, since you're doing a melee action, you can choose to do an extra melee action because you have martial
Wow!
capabilities.
I'm so powerful.
You're powerful.
I am so powerful. I am going to approach these guys here, and I'm going to swing at this guy right here,
Okay.
and I'm going to use Sean. So let's see if we hit. That'll be a nat 20, 27.
With perspiration.
With perspiration, son of a biscuit. Come on! Roll a net. Oh, that's a 4 with an 11. That's an 11 to hit.
11 to hit.
That's an 11 to hit.
It-
Whoever that goose thing is. Whoever that goose thing is, dang it.
The cube flies by and says, "He's one of them rangers." And it flies away, and you miss profusely as the cultist in red the red dot cultist.
They're all in red.
Yeah. The red dot cultist blocks it with his shield that he's wielding.
I don't hit, like I miss, because as I'm taking a swing, the little figure of myself goes past going, "He's one of them rangers. He's one of them rangers."
Absolutely.
And then I swat the thing away and I go to take another swing with Sean. So
Okay.
this time without sweatiness.
This time without sweatiness. Yep.
That's a 10.
Okay. You're not sure if it's the lingering smell of Big Amish cologne that you were wearing before, mixed with the sewer smell, or what. But it's just not your day today, and maybe you woke up on the wrong side of the King of the Hunt's table, and you're having a hard time, so you miss again.
Oh, did we get temporary HP for the King of the Hunt food?
I mean, you're back to full health.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was Hero's Feast.
No, it was
Okay.
not. He ain't that cool. Also, the DM didn't think of that before now. So anyway, that is Orin's turn. I believe it is now Dingo McCringleberry's turn.
All right. I was standing back here with the noisy cricket. I'm going to take aim at one of these guys back behind. So maybe this guy right here.
Okay. The artificer takes aim.
19 to hit.
19 to hit. That's pretty awesome. 19 will hit.
$11 damage.
Nice, Clay.
11 damage. Wow. Okay. You sink it directly into like the meaty part, like its traps up here off of its neck, and they're like stout, kind of dwarf-like folk, and it just digs in deep. And there's a huge like gout of blood after that. Pretty nasty.
Which one did you attack?
That is the one on the upper right.
This one up here.
Yep. It'll be purple. Anything else on your turn? I ran out of colors, so bear with me. I only get so many. Yeah, so you blast them. Any movement? Any bonus actions?
No, I like where I'm at.
Okay. Then it will be the DM Overlord's turn. These guys scream, "For Memnon!" and they run in at y'all. 2 on Quinn. They're dealing damage with war picks. 7 to hit.
No.
Nope. And 17 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. That'll be 17 piercing damage.
I thought you said they were weaker than the other guys.
They are.
I'm already at half.
Okay. They are weaker than the other guy. They rolled really well on their damage. And by they, I mean that guy did. So orange is the one that hit you, if that helps you. And then red and blue on Nalcris will go. Let's see. A 20 to hit
That hits.
and a 9 to hit.
That does not.
Okay. And that'll be 5 piercing damage as the war picks just come in fast and like, and you guys weren't ready at you weren't ready for them having such ferocity and such tenacity about this Memnon character, and they just get past your defenses. Meanwhile, purple will start coming in at Dingle because he's the one that shot him. And this guy will try to get past the what is it called? Oh, the action figures and the spiritual weapon, and it will take a swipe at him for a 4, unfortunately, as they all go into combat and like do their various moves, copying what you guys are doing, kind of. They don't actually do anything to him. And then this guy is going to come over here, and this guy is going to come over here, and this guy is going to come over here. And they're going to throw javelins at this one's at Landon. For 17 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
Okay. That'll be 3 piercing damage. And then, let's see. Yellow is going to throw another javelin. 6 to hit Landon, which is not going to do it. And then red will also throw a javelin, but this time it'll be at Dingle. And that'll be a 16 to hit Dingle.
That hits.
Oh, no. For 7 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
You would like to rage. You're like, I missed that half damage reduction.
Oh, did you have inspiration?
Did I?
Oh, did somebody have inspiration? Oh, okay. Sorry. I
Nope.
thought Clay still had inspiration. My bad.
Then with
Oh, it
that,
wouldn't
the
ma- it
cube
wouldn't matter anyway.
flies around and blasts. Let's see who is number 4 on my list. Dingle, you get blasted with a golden light as the orb or the cube makes you feel more powerful.
Yay.
And Kermit says, "We got this." And you see inside the cube that he's somehow wearing a bandana around his eyeballs. Like a ninja headband. But it looks weird because he's a frog.
And in an orb?
Yeah, and he's dead.
Be even better if the bandana was around the orb.
All right, so around the bandana. Well, he could maybe put one on later if he has time or is alive. Sorry, that sounded ominous. Let's see whose turn. Peripherus.
Oh, does the spiritual weapon do anything? Does that
It did.
attack?
It attacked
Oh, did
the
it?
pink character
Oh,
as it went by
I
and
missed it. I'm
missed
sorry.
terribly. I'm on it.
Right. I will use Wither and Bloom.
Okay. Can you remind everybody what that does?
Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius, which I will try to get Dingle and it's the purple and pink.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah, that'll definitely cover all of them.
Yeah, they will have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
15. is
They
the
both
DC.
fail.
Hey.
Pink and purple both fail their Constitution saving throw.
So they taking 2d6 damage. So 6 damage.
Okay. So what does everybody see when you cast this?
That there's another effect as well that
Okay.
happens with that.
So they each take
Uh,
6 damage.
Yeah. What happens is they get it's like a bloom of death and then life, and the life will go to one creature of your choice in that area.
Okay.
Can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll, plus my spell casting ability modifier,
Oh, wow.
which is 4.
Awesome. Okay, so Dingle,
but
did you get that?
That doesn't include when you do a rest and you spend a hit dice.
Okay.
You usually add your Constitution, is it?
Yeah. Hmm.
You don't add that. You just add the +4.
So it's just taking off, your intellect, basically. Well, charisma for you, probably. Because you're a sorcerer.
Okay. So
Okay,
who
hit
got
points.
healed? Was that Dingle that got healed?
Yeah, Clay gets healed some.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that part. I was trying to read up on my character still.
Everybody's
I was
still
doing
trying to
the
figure
same.
things out.
I was
Yeah.
doing the same. That's why I was like, wait,
I
spiritual
forgot.
weapon?
I've already forgotten like everything that I can do. So
That's all good. We're working
Inspiration,
on it.
spiritual weapon. What's happening? I'm blind.
Everybody's
So
panicking.
it's got something to do with dice. I know that.
Basically, you can roll one of your hit dice
Okay.
and add +4 to it.
Hit dice +4. I gotta find where my.
Yeah, where do we roll hit dice again?
Yeah.
It
Remember
should be
that.
whatever your. You should be able to do it on your character sheet. It should be.
You just do a short rest.
Yeah, should be able to do it under a short rest. Gosh,
Oh,
I haven't
see.
played a character in D&D in so long.
Yep.
There
Roll hit
it
die.
is.
Oh, I see it.
I'm always the DM, so. All right, so you
So
get
I
4
rolled
hit
a 4.
points.
+4.
Plus-
Oh,
So
plus
plus
4.
4.
Excuse me. So you get 8. That's true. So you guys see this bloom of like this purplish. It's almost like a fungi, mushroom.
Like me.
He's a fun guy, and it poofs into all these little light motes, and the guys in the red hoods start as they start choking on the various spores when they breathe them in. But for some reason, it has the opposite effect on Dingle, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that feels pretty good," as it goes into his lungs and kind of revitalizes him, and you see his wounds kind of close up and heal. And Landon, was that a first level? I can't remember what level that spell is.
I think that's a 2nd level.
Okay, so we'll be rolling on to see if we
yeah.
roll on our table for
Yeah,
wild
so I
magic.
need to roll a d20, don't I?
Yep. Okay, guess not. Yeah, you feel like this tingle, like, oh, is this gonna get out of control? And your hands glow like bright blue, and then fade, and the magic is contained within you.
Am I within 5 feet of pink?
Oh, definitely.
Right. I guess I'll stay where I am then.
Okay. Yep, because he'll get a swing at you otherwise. All right, so you guys fighting very vigorously, and it is now Quinn's turn to retaliate against Orange if he deems that worthy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I was trying to figure out how to roll at disadvantage. I was
Okay.
actually going to attack Green
Oh, okay.
since he is within range near Nalkris.
Oh, okay.
But because I have disadvantage,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out how I roll disadvantage again on this.
I have it set to always ask me.
You can right click.
Oh, there we go. Disadvantage. There we go. And I'm going to roll for disadvantage. Wait.
Okay, so far a 22 has come up.
I did. Okay. I'll roll again.
Yeah, sometimes it's finicky. A 21.
Wow.
Nice.
So that's 21 to hit Green.
Yes, you hit Green.
Awesome.
What the?
For a total of 18 points of damage.
Yeah, so you get your sneak attack damage, and you just come in wailing, and You're using daggers still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just come in and just start, doing these cool moves, and
That's
you just
the
plug
first one's with the wind dagger.
Oh, okay. And you, a huge gaping hole in the wound just blasts apart after that, and he's dead. And it's just a mess, we'll say, for family-friendly standards.
All right. So I believe I get 2 attacks and a bonus. Is that correct?
So you get
Action.
main hand, offhand,
Yeah.
and do you also get the extra attack as a rogue?
Let's see. Action all as
I
an
can
action.
look if you want me to.
I just don't know if I got that.
I haven't looked at 5th level for you for a while.
Yeah.
You get uncanny dodge instead. So no, you don't. You'll get your main hand and offhand.
All right. So I'm going to use. I'm going to look at orange after I just obliterate green, and I'm going to flick the blood again this time. But I'm actually going to use the help action as a bonus action for
Okay.
Nelchris.
Nice. Nalchris, do you remember what that does?
No.
That gives you advantage on your next attack.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Or next action, I probably should say.
Sure.
Because I don't think it has to be an attack. With that, you get another. Are you swinging with your offhand as well?
Oh,
Or-
if I
no,
can.
hold on.
I
would
don't.
that
I
be your
don't know if I
bonus?
can.
That's your
swing.
bonus action, actually.
Yeah.
So, you're correct. Okay, so then it is Nalchris' turn.
All
See how
right.
that works.
So Nalchris kind of like takes a deep breath, collects himself again. Hopefully isn't being buzzed anymore by that stupid little action figure. And so he takes a look at Blue this time.
Yeah.
And he is going to swing with Sean. And I believe, if I remember correctly, did I put my fire orb on Sean or did I put that on my shield?
You put it on your shield.
I put it on
last.
my shield. Oh, okay. All right. So anything that potentially hits my shield. Gotcha.
It's possible. Yep.
Right. Okay. All right. I'm going to swing Sean. And I'm still concentrating with...
Shining Sean.
yeah, with,
Shining Sean,
Ra-
yeah.
Shining Sean, yeah. I'm still concentrating
Shaun of the
casting
Dead.
Wrathful Smite. And so that's a 21 to hit.
You will definitely hit with a 20.
Oh, and I have advantage too, right? So I got to roll again.
Yes.
To see if I get
If
better?
it's instant, you have to use it. Oh, it's help. How long does he have to use help?
It doesn't say it on here, so.
We'll say it has to be used this turn, probably.
Okay. All right.
Sure.
Let's just try it anyway. I got a 21. That was my higher. So
Okay.
so
First
then-
attack roll made against the target.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
So it has to be then anyways. So then I'll roll my damage. 5, but then I need to roll a d6. Oh,
Well,
it
your
rolled for
rolls
me,
are
so
not
3.
showing up in-
So 8. Oh, are
Your
they not showing
roll
up?
Isn't showing up in roll 20. Oh, there it goes. It just
there they
is
are.
very delayed. 8 with the Crusader's Sword.
I think I had a... What happened with... I took a fire and a wind as well, didn't I? Or did we only have one initially?
We
all
only
have
had one
one.
each.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
only have 2 because I took Kermit's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, you have a fire one, but it's on your shield. You did not put one on Sean. He prefers not to have an orb on him.
Okay. Cool.
You deal 8 damage to Blue with a fire. No, not with a fire.
Nope, not
we
with
just
a fire.
discussed that. My brain works.
It's all good.
Yeah. So you slash. He did a hop back, but you caught his belly a little bit, and the scale mail that he's wearing is a little weak there, it seems, and you're able to slice right through it.
Okay. And then while he's off balance, I'm going to take another... I'm going to come back from my swing and swing Sean back at him.
All right. Let's do it.
For 10 plus. Did it roll my d6 again? No, it wouldn't have.
No, that's 10 to hit.
Oh, 10 to hit. My bad. Yep.
Yeah, 10 will not hit him. He blocks
not
with
hit,
his
okay.
shield and kind of
Alright.
shoves you back.
All right. And then that's my turn.
Okay. Then it will be Clay's turn. Dingle McCrinkleberry.
I'm going to use. I want to create an Eldritch Cannon.
Nice. Okay.
Small or tiny Eldritch Cannon within 5 feet of me. Oop. So we're gonna throw it down. Oop. I'm not moving.
I got something for you.
Yeah. It's gonna be like right here. Whoa! Yeah,
It's
you
not
do.
that big, though. No, I'm just kidding. Just like echoes throughout the cavern. Okay, Beaker goes Transformer style and changes into a cannon of sorts, and you hear the action figures go, roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out. And they do like a little Rockettes line kicking.
And this is a flamethrower Eldritch Cannon.
Whoa, nice.
Whoa.
Okay.
So then with a bonus action, I can fire with that, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Right?
Literally.
Is you Boba Fett barbecue purple, I'm assuming?
Yeah, hold on, I gotta remember how this one works. Regardless of size. Boy, there's a lot of text on this one.
Yeah.
In an adjacent 15-foot cone that you designate, each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw against your spell save.
Okay. So pink and purple.
Uh,
Or do you want to go red, yellow, blue?
I would rather go red, yellow, blue because
Okay.
otherwise we're gonna get.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep my eyebrows.
Your very bushy orange eyebrows.
Yeah, so they need to make a. Let's see if they're within 15 feet. They need to make a.
Dexterity saving throw, I believe.
Yes. 14.
Okay. They all fail.
Wow. Nice.
You're in luck. As Beaker goes, and just this huge gout of flame shoots out of the front,
on
almost as if
fire.
it's like wispy, fiery red hair. And they all get blasted for 6 damage. It looks like. We're doing it, Beaker. As the orb inside the, or on duct taped to the head of Beaker, screams out during the conflagration. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. That was your bonus action, right? Was it your action to conjure it?
Yeah, it was an action to create it, and then bonus action to fire.
Okay, cool. And then with that, it is the DM Overlord's turn. And the action figures swing and on purple. And what do they do? They actually just start stomping it like grapes and just pummel it to death as it has already been badly damaged. And then they all somehow say in Landon's voice, "That's my turn. That's my turn." And
It's the last thing that guy heard. Oh, it's terrible.
yeah. And then the cube of chat flies around again and blasts under the ground, and I guess I'll have to do this. Actually, it blasts the action figures, and they transform into a cloud of suspicious gases, or gaseous essence. It's very suspicious looking, and it coalesces into a floating top hat, monocle, and cane. It speaks with an otherworldly voice, claiming that its powers are patented, imported, and perfected.
And they're made out of the essence of gas?
A cloud of a suspicious gaseous essence.
Oh.
Hey, I don't write this.
I mean, it's on brand with the sewer theme, I guess. So
I guess so.
Here we go.
It is Gusty J's Susty, we think. This says the cube.
Well, that's making more and
It's
more sense
patented,
now, too.
imported, and perfected.
It's a lot of hot air.
I love how the
Full of
action
something.
figures turned into something saying about patented.
Yeah,
Good point. Good point. So that is the spiritual weapon turn. And then, let's see. Pink is going to try to attack Landon with his war pick. With a 19 to hit.
Jeez.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, and you will take 6 piercing damage.
Oh my gosh.
We're level 5, y'all. Yellow will come in and try to smack Dingle. And get a 9.
Does a spiritual weapon get an attack of opportunity? Or
No,
does
he actually went around it enough to not get in its sphere of influence. And this guy will come in and try to war pick you. Blue will go to Quinn.
I forgot how awesome this music is.
Yeah, there's some pretty good stuff. That's an 8 to hit Quinn.
That's a
And
miss.
then Orange will also come in and try to war pick you, seeing that his friend has joined the fight. For a 15 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. And that will be 7 points of piercing damage as he picks you right in the shoulder. Whap. Red will try to hit Nelcris for a 4. He hits your shield, and the orb in it, the flame erupts and covers the guy in flames, and they seem to kind of slough off him and not do as much damage as you thought they would. but he still takes a little bit of Sinji like face damage. As
His eyebrows are singed off.
sure,
Yeah.
so he takes a couple, but you're like, that hurt that other guy way more than that hurt him. And then Blue will try to do the same, and he will get an 18 to hit.
That hits. If they match my armor class, they hit, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep, that hits.
8 damage piercing.
Okay.
And I think that's everybody on my side. I will say this. They all begin to enlarge. And those of you who know what Durgar are know that they have an ability that allows them to become stronger and bigger in battle.
Oh. Or in the voice of Nalkris. Oh.
Oh. Just kidding. This guy has to like almost slide past you. And they are much bigger than they were before, and they just start. This guy's a little bit too big. They just weigh in and like seem to be coming at you more ferociously and say, "For Memnon, for Memnon," and then we go to break.
Okay.
For Micah.
For Micah. Who's Micah?
All right, everyone. I think, what did we usually take? Like a 5-minute?
Yeah, about
5-minute
5.
break? 5-10-minute break. So, yeah, let's be back at 10:45,
Sounds good.
or yeah, in 7 minutes. So,
Okay, so
All right.
let's take a quick potty break and drink break and all that good stuff.
yeah, we'll be back in a minute.
Bye, guys.
All right, everyone, welcome back. Hopefully you got a chance to grab something to drink, stretch your legs, and we're hopping right back into it.
So the Durgar, the Grey Dwarf, gray-skinned dwarves with red robes and hoods and such, enlarged, and they look more menacing, and they seem very much ready to pound your faces, basically. And with that, it'll be Purphose's turn.
Right. Seeing as I see 3 in a line, I will cast Lightning Bolt.
Oh. Okay. On on yellow, blue, and red, the ones
Yep.
here-ish? The ones towards your compatriots down below. Okay.
Yep. Unless I can round... Oh no, I won't be able to do that. So, yeah, them.
Okay. They have to make a dexterity saving throw, I believe, right?
It is... I think it's Dex, yeah.
Okay.
Dex 15.
Your hands glow so bright, so blue, so magical and cool. And there's a gust of wind when you do this one. And let's see what they get. Dex is not their strong suit. What's the saving throw? Like, what's the DC?
15.
15. They all fail.
26 damage.
Oh my gosh!
And let's see what they're all dead.
Whoa!
Nice.
I will
Wow.
then...
They explode, by the way. They don't just... It's not just like some guy got electrocuted. It's like disgusting.
Like you
'cause
left
that's
them in the
like their
microwave too
maximum
long?
hit points is 26.
They didn't listen. They didn't just normal die from lightning. Okay, they like
They
extra died.
Extra
from
died. Okay.
I will...
I'm a storyteller.
I'll then yet spend 2 sorcery points to quicken spell.
Okay.
And I will cast Firebolt, which is a cantrip.
Yeah.
And yes, I know that other was thingy, so we'll have to roll.
We will have
So
to
I'll roll for that first, because I've cast that first.
Yep, so we're going to roll on the magic table because Leighton's higher level.
Before I use my sorcery points, just in case I end
That
up
makes
dying
sense.
from this.
Probably a good plan. Also, I want you to... We're going to fudge the roll a little bit here in a
And
sense.
it's a 1, so...
Oh, we didn't have to. Never
I'm
mind.
rolling.
I was going to say a 1 through 5 this time because you've been casting a lot of certain kind of spells. But I didn't have to, so... Let's roll on the... Do you want me to roll or do you want to roll?
D100, isn't it? I've rolled, but if you want to roll, you can.
Well, let's see which one's more fun.
Let's see which one's more fun. Wow.
Well, why not?
Well, yeah. It's...
Alright, give me a second, guys. This is our first time!
Locke, I feel like you give
Isn't
me
it?
heart palpitations in this game.
That's my favorite.
No, it's
No,
not,
we had like
not
one
the
other
first
time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because you had the bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
But this
wild
is the
magic.
first one that I rolled.
Yeah.
The other was from the Tides of Chaos.
Okay. That's right.
Oh, no.
I like yours better. You
I'm
guys
not
see.
looped.
Good. That makes it more fun.
When the DM starts chuckling like that,
You see Landon strike a very powerful pose, and this blast of lightning comes out of his hands, and then it keeps going, and he's like rocking back and forth, and all of a sudden he poofs into a cloud of smoke, and all that's left there is a potted plant.
I guess I'm not using my sorcery points. I'll have to get them back.
You are incapacitated. You have vulnerability to all damage. And we'll leave it at that because there's some things that I don't want to do.
Yeah, but the thing is, do they know that I'm a potted plant, or do they just think I've been replaced with a potted plant?
That is a good question. Time will tell, I suppose.
I don't trust that plant.
Time to garden.
That's one shady plant.
Time to trim the verges.
What kind of plant are you?
I don't know, it wasn't me that cast it.
Peripherus, you're a gardener. What do you want to be?
Yeah, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A chili plant.
All right.
Spicy.
You're a spicy
Bolivian
chili
rainbow
plant. Ooh. Fancy.
chili plant.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
So this plant with all these peppers hanging off of it
Orange, red, green,
of
purple.
various colors, yep, just appears where Landon used to be. And there's a strong wind that rustled through its leaves and the various peppers. And the pot is a white ceramic pot with these frescoes and paintings of like wind blowing.
Pretty.
You're so pretty.
Little
as a
out of
plant.
place in the sewer, I guess.
Yeah.
Someone said you might broke wind.
Wow, between Susty and Peripherus, jeez, this place is full of hot air.
So, so no firebolt. With that, it is the rogue's turn.
All right. DM, in the current situation where I'm at, would sneak attack enact or not?
It will not.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. You don't have a buddy right next to one of those guys.
Actually, but I do have this. Do you see pink over there?
I see pink.
If I were to yeet a dagger at him, do I get advantage? does
You
not
do
see me.
because of your sneakiness.
Sweet. I'm gonna do that.
And I would like to point out that the potted plant did not give you that advantage.
Well, that's a 22.
Okay.
That's a 7. So 22 straight at
That will
Pinky.
definitely hit Pinky.
All right. So that will be 16 points of damage
Holy cow.
with wind.
For Memna! As he gets blasted by this dagger that has a sheath of wind around it that you can't see, but everyone can feel as
So
this missile sidewinds into his chest.
And I still have my hand out, and then the dagger returns straight into his hand.
Yeah, because the wind will allow. It's not like your normal, like just making a new dagger. You're
Yeah.
like, no, I want that one back.
Well, I have I have the bracer of flying daggers.
Yeah, so you can just create new ones and.
And I will use disengage,
Nice as a bonus action. Got it.
and I will flip around over here.
Good work. Yeah, so using his expert rogue abilities, he destroys Pink just as he's about to club a potted plant or a gnome, and then rolls across the back of Nalcris, who's swinging around, like you somehow rolled onto his back as he's rolling around to fight them. So, when you're at the ready. With that, it will be Orin's turn, I believe.
Nice. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go straight for blue here, and I'm going to move into range, and I'm going to swing Sean.
At your side, mighty paladin.
My hero.
My lady.
That is a 21 to hit,
21 will hit.
and then my piercing damage. So a total of 11 damage
On blue?
on blue.
Okay. The beautiful gleaming blade slides. Again, you find a weakness in his armor, and it slides into his chest. Not killing him, but you do see. You remember E.T., like how his chest was glowing? You see that light.
I can
that,
see his heart.
Landon cast on it. You can actually see his heart in his rib cage.
Push it. Well, then I'm gonna unarmed combat that thing and just punch him right in his exposed heart.
All right.
For a 9. Come on! His heart's right there!
I'll let you have an advantage roll on this one because you already have it lodged in his chest.
Yeah.
Good. Well, that'll be a 20 to hit, non-natural.
Okay, you definitely hit him.
For
Why is it saying bludgeoning? You're using a sword.
That's the unarmed strike. It's just for
Oh, okay. That
4 damage. Wait, why
unarmed
does it say
strike.
20 now?
I don't know what's happening with yours.
I don't know either. What do you want me to just roll? It's just 4
You should
damage.
just roll sword damage. Yeah.
Right?
Well, it should be 4 plus your attack.
Oh, okay. So
No, if it's your unarmed strike, it should be 1 plus your strength. So you don't roll damage because I think it's
So
only
it
monks.
says
Yeah.
2 hit plus 6 damage 4.
Yeah, because
and-
what's your strength? 3.
My strength is plus 3.
Yeah.
So it should be a total of
So
10.
it's automatically 4 damage.
Right.
You don't roll damage.
Okay. Yeah. So
Okay.
it's just 4 damage.
Straight to the
And
heart.
then-
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do I roll an extra for my wrathful smite? Does that count?
Oh, that's what it's adding.
Oh, that's with a melee
yeah.
weapon attack. It's only with a melee weapon attack.
Yeah,
So my
so it
unarmed
doesn't
strike isn't going to be
Technically
okay.
count.
So
this is
4
kind of a
extra
weird
damage.
one because we're counting as an unarmed strike even though
I
you have a
think, man,
sword
I
like
think
lodged.
I'm not sure. Oh no, it might not
Well,
be.
at this point, it's for flavor. Were you just going to
Yeah,
attack his heart
yeah.
type thing?
So
So like,
I
were you
shoved
going
Sean.
for the like?
I shoved Sean straight into his rib cage and kind of wiggle it around a little bit to open it up a little more. You know, the green glow, just, Sean humming, he's singing like, aha! And then I pull the sword out and see in the ribs, like, oh, there's his heart. And I just come in with a gauntleted fist and punch him right in the heart.
All right. The sword is singing and it goes, punched in the heart and now he's pale. Landon is a bowl of kale. And the
Kale
the
sword.
blue guy goes down. He's dead.
Yes! Heart punch for the win!
Yeah. So you feel pretty invigorated by that. And any movement.
Nah, I'm staying here.
Okay. With that, it'll be
Oh,
Clay's
wait,
turn.
actually,
Or not.
I'm moving closer to Orange because that guy's next.
Okay.
And now Chris just points at him like,
You.
because I just punched his friend in the heart.
No, not you. You.
You.
Me? And so it'll be now Jingle's turn. I don't know how he feels about his friend turning into a potted plant. That's never happened before.
Where did Landon go?
No.
Where'd this plant come from?
You smell the smell of greenery around you.
I smell basil.
Yeah, because you'd have just seen a bolt of lightning go past.
Yeah, you like clear your eyes.
You get a
And
bit dazzled, and then there's a potted plant.
okay, that's a thing. All right.
But I'm gonna shoot red
Okay.
with the noisy cricket.
Beaker. Oh, that's the crossbow, isn't it?
That's a nat 20.
Bah, 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 bah. And no disadvantage or anything, right?
14 damage.
Dang.
Is that multiplied?
Are we doubling that for the crits?
Oh yeah.
Is that?
So 28 damage is what you're actually saying?
Yeah.
Right between the eyes. He's just there. The light is in his eyes at one moment, and then not the next second. Like just gone.
Wow, these guys had reason to be scared. We're awesome.
I mean,
Any
except
movement?
that potted plant over there.
Any bonus actions or movement?
I don't think so because we're coming back out this way. I can't shoot my flamethrower without hitting Nalkris also, so I probably shouldn't do that.
Okay. That's what a nice guy. With that, the cube of chat flies around and blasts.
I'll walk over and check out the plant.
Okay. Blasts Nalkris with a golden light.
Yes.
And it is. By the way, the plant is very lovely. If you do say so yourself. And it is the DM's turn. Let's roll a d20 here. Okay. He drops his war pick, drops his shield. Please. I promise. I'll leave.
Over over Nalkris's shoulder, can a dagger just like come past as he's like trying to surrender?
Yes. I'll allow that.
All right.
Christian, but what if we wanted information?
Nat 20.
Well, there was another one that ran away.
Yes!
But what if we wanted?
38 points of damage.
Where do you want to hit him?
Just his head is gone.
Okay. Somehow this dagger is thrown with such force that it just
Like under my armpit.
yeah.
Like
You feel a gust
like
and
just
your
over the shoulder.
braids your braids just go in the wind of the dagger, and you look back over at the guy and he's just there's no head there. What? And you suddenly realize that it's been taken off, and it lands on the ruined altar.
I'd be upset because we could have interrogated him, but that was awesome.
Now, DM,
Yeah.
that took about 3 rounds.
Yeah,
It's only been about 18 seconds.
yeah, pretty fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up to the other guy.
Okay.
Jeez. Wow.
I won't be attacking him. I'll be like grabbing him by like the hood and be like,
Alright. He seems to be like going slow and trying to hide as he's going. And you catch up to him pretty fast.
Do you have a light source?
no.
That's a good question.
But I do, and I run with him.
Alright. You guys are able to get to him. He's not very far, right? So it's only been a couple rounds since he left. He's like maybe over by the fairy barricades at most.
Perfect.
And so you're able to catch up to him over there.
I
Are the other
did-
two following?
Wait, what about this
I was
plan?
I was going to say by the time am I still a plant?
A few moments later, it's only till the end of your next turn, which we didn't even get to yet. Poof. You're back to your normal self.
Is
and
like Dingle like carrying the plan?
I like fall backwards, just slide on my butt
and
backwards.
he
away
falls
from him.
backwards as in his humanoid form, and all these peppers just spill out of his mouth. And a single leaf that was sprouting on his head falls off.
And leaves.
It leaves. Yeah.
Leaves.
Make like a plant leaf. Oh my gosh.
And then a gaseous cloud falls upon you and makes you choke and disappears.
So
I
you were the
imagine
plant.
Landon just not having a clue what's
All
just
part of my
happening.
plan, it says. The gaseous cloud says, and then disappears.
Awesome.
And that's the end of my turn.
Now that's a tagline. Do you guys catch up with the other two who you can hear are struggling with a cultist?
Yes.
Landon, do you follow them?
I will light a torch because I can't see.
It's fair.
Because someone left with the light.
Yeah, the light sword.
We all just ran away and you poofed back into a person, like, in the dark.
I will say this: you know that you were a plant, that you were a plant for a few seconds, and that you know like everything that happened around you.
And I've also got this spicy taste in my mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, I will
You follow them. Okay.
follow.
Not in the water though.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna kill you, but we demand answers, and you are now our new guide.
Okay. I thought you were letting me leave.
No, you're free to leave with us,
With you?
and then when we get out of the sewers, then I don't care what you do, as long as you don't try to summon this guy again, because if you do, we'll know.
I was only part of this group because my cousin Mark told me that we should.
Well,
Always listen to my cousin Mark.
Mark,
Well,
now is
If
no
we
more.
get to our destination safely, there might be a gold in it for you.
As long as I get to keep my life, I'll do whatever you guys say.
All right, we want answers, and then we need a guide out of here to Java's.
Okay. To Java's?
Yeah.
Do I have to go into Java's?
No.
Perfect. I don't want anything to do with that place. Wait, I have to go through the elementals?
Yep.
Okay. I don't really think I have a choice.
Tell me about these elementals.
We don't go up there because they're elementals guarding the way to Java's, and most people who go that way don't come back.
What elementals are they?
One is fire and one is wind, from what I've heard. An air elemental.
Thank you.
Which way is it? Is it down the path over to our left? With
He
the
points
bones?
there.
Oh. Good. Not bone path.
Yeah, you're doing better than Kermit so far.
Yeah, the bar was low.
I don't think there's quite a bar yet. Anyway, our lost guy
Kermit
died.
hears
so
all of this, right? Like,
He does. He's like, I'm part of the group.
It's good. All right. I want to, before we move on, I think I want to heal Quinn, because he's looking pretty rough. Quinn,
Yeah.
you're looking a little tussled.
Yeah, I don't feel great.
Let me take care of that. And I put my hand on him and cast Cure Wounds
Nice.
No, that's better.
for a whopping 9
No, take it.
points of damage.
Thank you, Knockers.
Anytime. I wish I could do more.
No, that's plenty.
One moment, guys. Is he trying to find something? With that, there is a flyby, if you will, of the cube of chat, and it shoots out these multiple beams of different colors and creates a doorway into the ground, and it is made of rock and blasts out light from a doorway, and on there it says Abracadabra's Emporium.
I mean,
This place again.
I could use a rest.
Landon will rub his hands and go straight through the door.
All right, wasting no time with Abracadabra's.
I'm gonna go into Abracadabra's and I'm gonna go find that fireplace, that chair, and just sit down.
Oh, the VIP section.
Yeah.
Yeah. like a
Right.
good idea.
You guys walk through the door.
I'll go straight and have a route round, and I have the idea of what I want. But if anyone wants to say anything before I
Well,
what I want,
you guys are familiar with the place, but perhaps our viewers are not. This is a magical shop that appears from time to time. And it is owned by the very interesting Abracadabra. And when you walk in, you see the broom floating around with white gloves and wooden circular, we'll say they're ears, but you're not sure. Oh, hey there, fellas. And you guys walk around to the various things, and
Chris walks by. He's just heading with Quinn, following Quinn into the area to rest, because he's a little beat up too. But he just kind of gives a dab, and then hey, broom, give me some mahogany, and high fives the broom.
Rabbit, am I hallucinating this? You're not, says the broom as it high fives you back. And Abracadabra goes, you guys are VIPs?
We are now.
Excellent. I haven't had any VIPs in a long time.
We're returning customers.
Oh, you are? What?
just a question though.
Yeah.
Do you ever go to Baldur's Gate?
I have a shop in Baldur's Gate, yes.
Would you ever be interested in picking up some novelty chocolates to sell to your customers?
Let me ask my manager. And he turns to the rat next to him on his shoulder. And he says, well, Rabbit, the man's asking you a question. Don't be rude. And it just kind of wiggles its whiskers, and he says, we're always looking for wonderful things to sell in the store. Or give to our VIPs over there in the lounge. I see you.
I will check out a box, and I think it's a box of a bag of totally bananas, and I will give that to him, and I'll tell him what they do.
Okay.
That they make all food taste like bananas for the next 30 minutes.
Oh,
So-
these are wonderful.
And I'll explain that the other types of chocolates that there are. And if he's
okay.
interested, where he can get it and try to set up a deal with him, with my mum.
He says, "When did I go to Baldur's Gate?" as he inspects them. And the rat goes to his ear and he says, "Oh, I haven't been there yet. I got it. These are the test sample. Okay." And he tries one, and then he has like a bit of like dried meat over here in a jar over here in the jar on the corner, and those are wonderfully horrible. I love it. Makes my jerky taste like bananas. That is peculiar. Here, VIP lounge. Try one on the house.
Thank you.
With that, the cube of chat blasts something out of the corner when he turns his back, and he turns back around and he says, "When did we get a large pocket watch and calendar? Where did that come from?" That's very peculiar. It says Diciembre. I don't know what that means. But,
I go and pick up some items for purchase.
Oh, excellent. You're very interested in those, huh?
Yeah. The items I pick up is a Feywild shard,
Excellent.
an
200 gold, says Rabbit.
amulet of health,
Hey, let me look in my player's guide. I'm getting out of sorts here. Amulet of health, yes, 200 gold. That's 400 gold, mister.
because of these and the deal we've just struck. Would you mind throwing in a couple of healing potions for that 400 gold?
Oh, roll persuasion, says the DM Overlord. I don't know who that is, but he says to do it.
I will use my inspiration on this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you had that one on your character sheet from way back
Yeah.
then. Out of the pocket watch, an apparition of a white rabbit appears, and it goes, "We're late, we're late, we're late," and he's wearing a waistcoat. And he runs off and disappears and vanishes in a poof of smoke.
That's 16.
Okay. Yep. He rolls with disadvantage because he's abracadabra. And he says, "Yes, of course, you can have those as well as part of the 400 gold."
Right, I will give him 400 gold.
Excellent. He says, "Why are you paying me so much? I mean, it's 350 that we agreed upon."
I'll give him 350.
Thank you.
take
I'm such a
50 gold
bargainer.
back out of his hand.
What's that, Rabbit? I'll be out of business before the end of the week. What do you know? Anything else? VIPs, you need anything over there? And he like flashes a little wand out of nowhere, and there's like a disco ball that comes down and like is playing across the walls of the various lights.
No
and
disco ball, but you did say that we could have a glass of wine.
I did say that. Oh
Yes, you
my. You broom mouse, a thing. You seem like you will get us in trouble if I talk to you too much, but could you get them some wine, please? Sure thing, mister. And the broom flies in through the door up here and comes back with a tray filled with flutes of wine and passes them out to all the VIPs in the lounge.
Listen,
And-
don't get my channel in trouble, Locke, okay?
Right? We broke
It's
the
Orange
rules
Channel.
already.
We can do whatever we want.
What's that? DMAC or whatever? Who cares?
So I'm gonna take a short rest, essentially, enjoying a nice glass of Merlot.
And it tastes exactly like your favorite ever.
Yeah.
It's like harkens back to your best day off. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes you feel like you're sitting on the beach somewhere enjoying a nice glass. And
It doesn't still taste like bananas.
Oh, did you eat the chocolate?
Oh, I did not eat the chocolate.
Oh, okay. I ate the chocolate, so.
Yours tastes like banana water, which is really weird. Dingle, I don't know if you had a chocolate or not.
I did not have a chocolate.
Yours brings you back. Where's your character from? Give us a little backstory here.
My character's from Baldur's Gate.
You're also from Baldur's Gate. Yours reminds you of sitting on the dock at the bay and watching the ships roll in and roll out and smelling the spice boxes that were carried past you as a young child.
I'm just sitting there with my eyes closed, kind of just casually sipping on it and rolling a little silver coin across my fingers.
Nice. Yeah, and you're doing it with great aplomb. Very easily it's happening. What's that?
No, Chris is sipping on his and just looking like, oh. This is terrible.
I can get you something else if you'd like.
But I can't stop drinking it.
Now, Chris, did you eat the chocolate?
I ate the
Yeah.
chocolate.
Is that the same chocolate from our pal Landon?
Yes.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to eat that chocolate.
Oh. Well, I'm gathering.
With that,
I might just keep sipping on it.
the gray dwarf with the red robe comes up and just kind of stands outside the VIP lounge, not sure what to do. You another customer that has wandered in from the great opulent outside that's probably a beautiful sprawling city and not a sewer?
Don't give him anything.
Well, if he's in the VIP lounge, he gets whatever he wants.
Whatever we want.
Whatever he wants.
But
Don't understand how this short rest works.
Like as far as the character sheet and stuff?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've used it. Perhaps our rogue didn't you just use it, Christian?
yeah, so on D&D Beyond, at the very top, you can see
Yeah,
where it says short rest.
Got in that, yeah.
Yeah. Tick your 2 boxes, and it'll tell you that you can roll a hit dice, and that hit dice will allow you to heal
Right.
for that
I
short
was
rest.
I was clicking the short rest without rolling the dice.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Was there a complimentary healing potion for VIP members?
Yeah, of course there is. I mean, what kind of a host do you take me for? You guys
don't
have
know.
paid the fee for the VIP lounge, so...
Yeah, of course.
According to my table on page 96 of the Dungeon Master's Guide, it says I must give you a free healing potion, I think.
Yes.
I'm not going to look it up right now. That's for the DM to worry about later. What's that, rabbit? I'm insane. It's not on page 96 and there's no such table. Oh. Well, either way, here's a healing potion. And he comes and hands you all just a regular healing potion.
I just straight knock it back, and I'm like, oh, banana.
It is definitely banana. For some reason, this time it tastes like Laffy Taffy fake banana, though.
Oh, no, the worst.
Can we say that Nalkris isn't getting a short rest because everything tastes like banana?
I get a short rest, come on.
I mean, if you want to cripple your party, that's fine.
He's too unsettled.
His stomach is, that's for sure.
What do we do for the health potions again? Do we have to roll something, or I can't remember how those work.
Yeah, health potions are
1d4 plus 2.
I think is it one?
Oh, it's 2d4 plus 2, isn't it?
Oh, is it
I think
it's
2d4
two.
plus 2?
I just clicked on it.
Oh, okay.
With my amulet of health and 1 healing potion,
Mm-hmm.
I will go and give them to Dingle.
Okay.
All right. I got 5 extra points.
Both of them?
And then...
Yeah. 1
Oh.
healing potion
Oh, do we
and an
ever
amulet
figure-
of health.
Who is the periaptive wound closure?
I do
Curious.
actually. I
Oh,
was just
interesting.
looking at that. So while you wear this pendant, you stabilize whenever you're dying at the start of your turn. In addition, whenever you roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit points it restores. So
Do we ever-
Oh, good.
Oh, I was gonna say, did we ever give the Grey Dwarf a name? figure out
No one asked him.
It's fair.
And no one continues to ask him.
It's true.
Hey,
Seven.
Dwarf, what's your name?
I'm reluctant to give it to you.
All right, whatever, Shorty.
If that is your wish,
Diggle
my
looks
master.
up. Slightly offended by that comment. but-
Yeah, so you guys enjoy your time in the VIP lounge, bandaging up wounds, getting ready to go back out. There is a board in there on the wall that over here that gives you the various prices of things.
Quick scan.
Uh,
Obviously, DM don't have to worry about that.
no, I have a whole list,
Yeah,
but we can discuss that later if you'd like.
yeah. I'll scan that and then we can Discord it later.
Sure. There's various scrolls, potions, and then there's like some strange items. Crossed off somehow, even though you didn't see anybody come over and do it, is Feywild Shard and Amulet of Health.
Okay.
And then the cube starts flying around randomly and very quickly. And one more time. And Peripherus, you are blasted with a green light, and Christian, you are blasted with a golden light.
That wine was divine.
That's right. And I gave it to you just in time, I believe.
All right. Thanks, Ab.
See you again.
Anytime, VIPs. Get on with your funky selves.
Stay bristly, broom. High five.
Oh, yeah. Suddenly you're on, like, best friend terms.
Yeah. I like that broom.
Great, now I have to clean up after them. You hear as you guys leave the shop. Shorty, he was dubbed, comes running after you at a slight jog as you guys leave this very weird emporium and spill back out. And I want everyone to make a Constitution saving throw as soon as they walk out the gate.
Not 20.
Oh, crit fail.
Okay.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh wait, no, I have advantage.
I will. Yeah, I was going to
Oh,
say
yeah.
I'll use Tides of Chaos.
19.
You're going to use Tides of Chaos on this? Okay. I will say this. It's nothing super big threatening. I
All
don't know
right.
if that changes your
I
mind.
will not use Tides of Chaos.
I had the inspiration from chat.
So Christian, you go,
a
Okay, I'm
con
good.
save for 11.
Now Chris is like, what is everybody so upset about? And then Landon, you puke on his shoes. And
You had one of the banana snacks, didn't you?
Dingle comes out just rolling the coin on his fingers still and whistling as the portal behind him disappears.
How did
I will clean up any sick with prestidigitation.
Okay.
I'm gonna rename the dwarf to Grade Wharf.
Grade Wharf.
Yep.
Okay.
And hey, how is Grade doing?
His grade is C.
During that short rest, was he able to attune the Feywild Shard?
Sure, I'll allow that. Why is it so large? Good grief. Because we need a giant word. I'm just going to say grade.
I'll call you Grady.
Yes, my master.
Grady?
Grady.
Grady.
Can you
going
guys see his
to-
name?
Yep.
Grady. It's like his rap name.
Or it's grade. Either way.
Right.
I'm going to attune the shard to my thumb ring
Okay.
on my left thumb.
Can you tell them what your shard does?
I can do. This warm crystal glints with the sunset colours of the Feywild sky and evokes whispers of emotional memory. As an action, I can attach the shard to a tiny object, such as a weapon or a piece of jewellery, or detach it. It falls off if your attunement ends. You can use a shard as a spellcasting focus while you hold or wear it. So I can use it as my focus instead of my cane.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But when I use a meta magic option, or
Which are your
on
sorcerer
a
points,
spell,
right?
yeah, my sorcery points.
Mm-hmm.
While you are holding or wearing the shard, you can roll on the Wild Magic Surge table.
Like, when you want?
Yeah, when I
Oh,
use a
nice.
sorcery point, I can choose to.
Which sometimes it goes in your advantage, right?
Sure.
Sometimes there are things on there
Sometimes
that will...
you're a potted plant. Sometimes
Sometimes
you
you're
can't
a potted
speak
plant.
except in bubbles.
Yeah.
Sometimes
it
advantages.
creates a fireball and blasts everything to pieces. You don't really know what's going to happen.
Woo.
So,
Keep us on our toes. All right.
that's right. With that...
The benefit of that is if I have used Tides of Chaos, by rolling on it, I get my Tides of Chaos back.
Nice.
That's right.
So that's the advantage to me.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. All right. We should keep moving. Abs is a great resting spot, but we need to.
All right, Grade. Lead
Tell
the way.
your friends. Tell your friends. Tell your friends.
I'm not telling anyone. Anyway, lead on, Grady.
As you wish, my master.
Oh, there's one thing, lot. I know it's a bit of a retcon.
Sure.
Could I have sold my normal bow in the shop?
Your what?
My normal bow, my crossbow.
Oh,
I've
your
got
crossbow.
a magical one there. Could I have sold the normal one?
He said that Rabbit said that they don't really buy those.
Right.
Too normal, old friend.
And then still gave you 10 gold.
It's just the weirdest.
What? Just give me
Weirdest
10
place.
gold off on the bow?
Yeah, he just gives you 10 gold. He's like, this is probably for some other item that you gave me.
It's a shop stand
Armor character
business.
sheet.
Cool.
Grade D or grade or whatever you call him led you over this direction, and you're able to see down this kind of winding path. Again, there's an incline to a certain degree. I need everybody to roll dexterity.
Just regular decks.
Yeah, as you guys start climbing up this thing.
14.
15.
Okay.
18.
All right, Landon, are you going to follow them?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay.
Things not working.
Oh yeah, sometimes they get gummed up a bit. For the record, are we stopping at 12 or 12:30?
Alright, I was clicking on the wrong part, that's why. I
Man.
was clicking on the number rather than
Oh
the
yeah,
plus.
yeah.
Yep.
What I'm going to do is, how easy did I think that there was progressing?
It's pretty easy. They all do fine. Grade face plants into the water, and he actually loses a tooth when he comes up. It's missing, and he's like bleeding from the mouth a little bit.
That might happen to me as well.
Yep. You actually fall and hit your knee and take a point of bludgeoning damage as it hits a rock.
I pick up Grady and say, on your feet.
Okay. This is up a little bit farther as you guys go. And he gets up and he says, thanks. I don't, yep. And he just kind of walks away. He doesn't really know what to say to you because he didn't expect you to be kind to him at all. And he continues to lead you down this path.
Are we checking for traps as we go?
No, Grade's leading.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
I will have put the light back on Nalcris's sword.
Nice.
Just for the record, Beaker folded up and with a Kermit orb on it and floated onto the back of Dingle. And it,
Yeah,
like,
I
latched on.
assumed he was, following along.
Wow, this is a fun ride, says
Alright,
the Kermit orb.
I will check, but still have Grade lead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same, because if he knew where some of the traps were.
If you guys are asking him, he says, we never come up here.
Oh.
14 or passive 16.
You don't see any traps, but then Nalcris goes, what's that? And there's like a little gleaming line.
That is me allowing you to feel amazing and being able to feel traps as I'm training you in the way of the rogue.
Can you guys see that?
No.
Cool.
Sure, Quinn.
Can you see that?
Listen to this guy.
Yeah.
And I just kind of push him lightly.
Yeah, there's like a thin line, and the light of Landon's torch and the sword gleaming kind of make it sparkle a little bit, and you're able to see it. And you
Well,
detach it with
I
no
don't
problem.
have a
if you like.
torch at the moment because.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually,
My gleaming
yeah,
sword.
because I probably put it out and then relit it.
Okay.
After
Yeah,
the
that's fair.
rest.
Yeah.
Can I try to disarm this? Or
You're gonna try?
Can we just walk right over it? Is it just like
You can probably walk over it.
okay? Watch out for this line right here. Just step carefully over it, and and I show him how.
Wait,
it's
how
done.
tall is it?
That's fair.
It
Can Dingle step over it?
might be a little difficult for Dingle, actually.
Well, okay. Then I'm gonna notice. Chris is gonna
It's
notice
going to be
that.
a little close to the Kringleberries.
They will Kringle if he hits.
Yes.
He will Kringle
Yeah,
for sure.
well, we don't want that to happen. So, Chris, while he's chuckling, he's like, "Oh yeah, I better disarm this."
Yeah.
And I attempt to disarm it because I can see it.
Grade smirks, and because he likes any joke directed at a gnome.
Oh, okay. What am I?
You'll roll
yeah,
Sleight
what
of
am I
Hand,
rolling? Sleight of
which will
hand.
probably be +0 for you.
It's -1 for me, actually.
Excellent.
I know, right?
Seeing you're
Oh,
as
that's a 4.
So I'm trading him in the way of the rogue, and I'm letting him disarm the trap.
okay.
I will guide him and roll a 16.
Ooh, good. 16 plus 4, right? That's a non-natural 20. We totally disarmed the trap.
We'll say since he stepped in right before I was about to give the answer. Next time that won't work. But he catches the wire just as you're about to let it go and kill everyone possibly in your party. And he goes, no. And he shows you how to disarm it.
That was almost
very
more
easily.
than the Kringles.
It was going to be bad. With that, the cube of chat flies around and blasts the ground and starts etching in the air a walking tuba with noodly cartoon arms and legs playing a one-man band kit consisting of a giant drum, cymbals, trumpets, horns, a harmonica, a tiny ukulele, playing bad travel music as it walks with a jaunty rhythm, a spring in its step, and not a care in the world.
So you're telling me a giant tuba is playing a giant tuba?
Yeah,
A walking tuba.
walking tuba
is
is
playing a tuba.
a bunch of stuff.
I don't know
Is
if
this not a
is
stealth
worse
mission?
I don't know if this is worse than Kermit.
Hey guys.
I could just see Kermit just like singing in the back.
Dancing in his own.
He's got his little inside. He's got a ghosty like lute.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
There's no stealth in this group at all.
Not with you guys.
Look, I've realised I didn't use my perspiration before.
Oh, okay. And which
So,
roll was your last one?
Well, it weren't the last one. It would have been the first one, which would have been the one that I failed.
Where you smacked your knee on the ground?
Yeah. So,
We're going
do
to save
you
it for your next
want-
one.
I was going to say, do you want me to spend my Tides of Chaos? Because I was going to originally, until you told me.
No, I think we're
It
just going to
probably
spend it
won't
on
be
the
that
next
bad.
one. We'll spend it on the next
Spend it
one.
on the next one, right?
That was for the puking that you're talking about.
Oh, was it?
So you guys
Yeah,
came
'cause
back
that
out
would've
into
been
the
first,
lovely
wouldn't it?
sewer air and almost threw up, except one of you did
Yeah.
throw up. And then you climbed up the
Yeah,
slightly
that's what I was
elevated.
thinking it was
Mhm.
for.
So for the next one, we'll make sure we remember. It's okay.
Yeah, don't make no difference to me.
It's the first night back. It's not a big deal. We'll figure it out as we go. You do, however, see a statue gleaming very brightly in white, and it's got arms spread out off in the distance.
Thank goodness Kermit doesn't have his body, because I could imagine him running up to that and hugging it back.
He says, "Who destroyed the last altar?"
Right, I don't give hugs. Whew. That's a creepy statue.
Yeah.
Great. Any idea what this is?
You see a plaque down by its kneecaps, and it says, in several different languages, it says, "Do you serve the Lord of Wind or Flame?" And it has outstretched arms with hands wide open that you can easily reach.
Are
Does
there
one
orbs?
hand say red or wind and the other say flame?
Not in so many words. However, if I can
Blue and
actually
red?
scroll out, I will tell you the difference. If I can get anything to scroll. Cool. Let's see. This side would be red, and this side is blue. There's a gem in each palm.
Morpheus?
Yes. Also, you're channelless. What?
Do they have orbs in the hands?
They have no orbs in the hands, but they do have the gems of the correlating colors, so to speak.
Oh, okay. Wait, is it gems that we got before or orbs?
Orbs.
Orbs before.
Oh, okay. So these are gems.
These are gems in the white, like it's white marble kind of statue, and they have a blue gem and a red gem.
Is there any way to know what kind of gem they are?
I'm sorry, this side is blue, and this side is red.
How dare you get that wrong? Can I examine the blue gem without picking it up to see if I can tell what exactly it is? Like even like an arcana?
Well, you
or
can't pick it
something?
up because it's lodged into the stone, but you could
okay.
chip it out if you wanted to. The blue stone seems to be some sort of sapphire, and the red stone seems to be some sort of garnet or ruby. I don't think you're trained in jewel crafting at all. So
No. Okay.
I'll go over to it and present my blue orb to the blue gem.
okay. With that, now Chris, you're blasted with a green light. Instant perspiration. Burr, 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 burr,
It surprised me
burr,
because
burr,
I'm
burr.
like intently looking at the statue and stuff, and I'm like, oh, cube.
And it goes cha-cha. Burr, 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 burr.
I stab the tuba.
Stab our own spiritual weapon. Can we hurt our own spiritual weapon?
It goes chim chimney that hay. Burr, 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 burr. My name's Bert. Burr, 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 burr. I'm a reference from Mary Poppins. Burr, 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 burr.
Nice try.
So the blue orb, huh?
You put the blue orb in the top hand, right? Yep, where you're at, and top. Like it's anyway. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, you put it in the right hand of the statue, and the eye on that side glows blue. And suddenly you see that.
That doesn't look good.
Are those magic lasers?
Technically, I can go either direction, I assume. Well, considering that most of the party has fire, I'll go with Landon.
Okay.
Grade. I know you're a fire guy. Why don't you stick with Nalkris and Dinkle?
As you step past, the statue turns to you and says, "Do you serve the Lord of Wind or Flame?"
I pull out my dagger and
You throw it at.
no.
the
I
statue.
use the hilt because that's where it's at.
Oh,
and
okay.
I basically touch the
And I
orb,
stamped the magic statue.
Okay.
and I stab it.
Okay. So you, you touch the palm of the hand, and it seems to kind of not be animated anymore, and goes back.
I take the fire orb out of the stock of the crossbow, and I put it in his other hand.
Okay. That eye glows red, and reveals a different path.
Let's split the party.
Yep.
It's your choice.
Oh. Oh.
So there's that.
Well, Dingle.
I
Will.
will. I can see past these lights, can't I?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Right.
What are your elf eyes see? Oh. You're human.
I will cast Misty Step
Okay.
and I'll appear there.
And you are assaulted by very hot air as you step there, and you are just shoved back to about here.
Oh, good.
Misty Step is a second level spell. So I'll roll for that in a second.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Misty Step is a second level spell.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and you can roll that now.
It's nat 20.
Wow.
Okay. But
Wasted.
you have perspiration, so we're going to roll it again. And it's a 1 through 5 this time.
Which way does the tuba go?
And it's a 6. And the green light that was liming your flesh is now gone. And step in time. Step in time. As the statue says, "Do you serve the Lord of Wind or Flame?" And Gray steps forward, and he doesn't really know what to do, and he looks at both of you, and is like, "I don't really serve either. So I'm gonna follow you guys. Can you touch another one of those daggers to this thing?"
To the left side, the left
About
hand
that.
or the right hand?
Boo doop.
Yeah, he seems to be following the road. And
Do I have
other guy.
extra access? Doo doo.
It seemed to work the first time.
Well, that's a statue's response to us holding a magical item to it is doo-doo.
Dude.
Well, seeing that I was able to get grade in, it seems that maybe we don't have to split the party. Can I?
Ooh.
Right.
You guys decide.
Because we're gonna end up having they said the elementals are down here. We're gonna end up having a fight.
The assumption was based on which orb we had determined on which path we had to take. So that was the initial concept. But if I was able to get access by using the orb again for grade, therefore my assumption seems to be incorrect.
You feel like maybe to Quinn that you found a loophole, by attaching that to your dagger maker, basically. Something to do with the magics together and the replication spell. It seems to be thinking that those are orbs that you're handing it.
Whoa!
Nalkris, do you want to go for fire, or do you want to stay with me in the wind?
I think if we have an opportunity to stay together, Dingle and I think thought we'd have to go this way, but if we can stay together, I think that's the better option.
All right, come on.
And the statue slightly turns towards you and then goes back.
I'm hoping I heard all that.
So,
You heard everything.
has my
Jingle.
wind orb gone now then?
You handed it to him. Yep. Unless you want to go back for it.
No, I'm not fussed either way.
Did you guys think we're done at 12 or 12:30? What is the plan here?
I could go a little bit longer. I don't know about the rest of you guys. What do you think?
Well, if we get through here and we find out that there happens to be a big old boss and we can cliffhanger there.
That's true.
Okay.
What do I
right.
see?
A lot of hot air in your face.
Well, it's an inferno, basically. As you step into the next cavern, you are blasted with heat, and this time you aren't pushed back.
Does that blow out my torch or not?
It does, and it blows off your hat, but it doesn't seem to be like you need the... you don't really need the torch in here.
Can
And
I
you
catch
don't-
my hat?
Yes, you can catch it as
don't
it
want to
goes
lose it.
flying off your head. Yep. And you guys go through.
Do we need to roll anything to maneuver around these lasers?
What do you do to them?
I don't know.
Landon, did you go underneath them? Did you go through them? What was your plan?
teleported.
I misty stepped.
Yeah, you misty stepped. That's right. I'm like, I knew he got around him somehow. So what's the plan, Stans?
Would that be like a dexterity saving throw to maneuver through them?
Are you planning on like dodging them or walking through them or what?
What
I
happens
do,
if I
do
like?
somersault flips through them?
What if I took a rock?
Okay.
Could I take a rock and like see what, like, kind of toss it in there, see what happens?
You can, but first, Nalkris
I got this.
rolls acrobatics.
Okay. With perspiration?
With perspiration.
No! Oh, I forgot I had perspiration.
That was a beautiful 17.
It was a beautiful 17.
That was a beautiful 17. You know what? And it's 17, baby! Yeah! Because I rolled an 18 the second time. Take that! It's the best acrobatics I've ever rolled. I'm not going to die this time, maybe.
With
kill
that, you're
anyone
blasted with a golden light this time. As you cartwheel through these and somehow don't land on any of them. So we still don't know if they're even a threat or not, or what's going to happen. Until the rogue throws a rock and it passes through it.
Wait, just the rock just goes right on through?
Yep, nothing seems to happen.
Oh, great.
Listen, it was part of my workout.
It's an illusion the whole time.
I'm
Or
gonna.
was it?
I'm gonna. I'm gonna stick my hand just in and out.
And nothing happens.
You did present the wind
Yep. I walk through.
stone to it.
Yeah.
I walk through.
Yep.
Well, now you just made me look ridiculous.
No, that was beautiful. I mean,
I think you did that yourself.
top 10.
Thanks, I've been training.
Great.
I'd almost give you a rating of a 17 out of 20.
It's fair. Yeah, that felt like a 17 out of 20.
It was beautiful.
There was a slight rotation, otherwise it would have been an 18.
Yeah, you kind of slipped there, but you know what? That's okay.
A little wobbly
A
on the
voice out of
ankles.
nowhere goes, "I grow even more powerful."
What was that?
Grade goes, okay. And he steps very nervously into the first beam and blows up. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't!
He's able to cross as well.
Quit playing games with my heart.
Yeah.
Did you fall in love with him already?
No. Just like if he could blow up, one of us could have
The music
blown
from
up.
Gone from the Wind starts playing.
Dust
All right.
in the wind.
Yeah. Where are we? Everything's so black. Where
That
are
was it.
we?
That's good to know.
Whoa.
Find yourself in a crystalline chamber with waterfalls galore. And then I need to find your character sheet or tokens. Where are they? Alright, bear with me a second. I didn't think we were going to get this far tonight. I'm going to be honest with you guys.
Did you think we were gonna go explore more of the sewers? Because we're gonna get the
I
higgity
wasn't-
heck out of there, Locke.
I
It's a
wasn't
sewer.
sure. Well, it's your choice.
I don't want to stay in that slime for any longer than I have to.
It's fair. Please tell me you can see and control your tokens when you get the chance.
I see token. I cannot control token.
Fun.
Same here.
Okay. We'll get there. Bear with me. Maybe I can do it through this. Because I grabbed the wrong ones. Hold on. Just see. Hopefully those ones you can.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Wow, you guys look super tiny. You're itty bitty on there.
It's a big cave.
It's a real big cave.
It's funny.
It's a funny joke that we've used for 2 campaigns.
It'll never get old.
Not to me, it won't. I refuse. All right, we're just making things a little bit more manageable. There we go. You guys find yourself in a crystalline cave. It's bright in here. It's there's all this light shining through the crystals, and it's super hot in here. And there's just water falling everywhere, and so there's a lot of moisture in the air as the heat evaporates the water. And let's see here. Yeah, so you guys find yourself in this crystalline cave, and it's bright, and it's hot, and it's steamy, and you don't see a ready way out of here. But the water has to come from somewhere, you think.
Grady, is this still the way to Pasha Java's?
As far as I know, it is.
Well
Alright.
then.
I'm gonna lead, but just kind of check for anything in the surrounding vicinity.
Okay. Roll perception.
Oh, so close. 8. No, 10.
You don't see
Yeah.
anything,
It was a-
and
Or was it
Landon
13?
steps past you, and a shining spear flies out of nowhere. It's made of flame, and it hits him right in the chest. For 12 points of fire damage.
Holy cow!
I didn't see that.
Oh, I've got a passive wisdom of, perception of 16, so
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have expected you to.
Oh my
You're like,
god.
oh, I was just a little too quick. I didn't see that come out
So
like that.
what did I take?
You took 12 fire damage.
Well,
Yeah. You didn't see that tile or stone in the floor that looked a little out of place, and you stepped on it and you felt like mechanisms the vibrations hum through the floor as you did that.
Now that I know what I'm looking for,
Right?
18.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely see. How do I do that?
ouch.
Whoa! Landon got hit by a flaming trident. Yeah.
You see a few of them.
Yep. I kind of walk over to about this one. And then do it again, I suppose.
Okay.
Quinn, where do we walk and where do we not walk? Should we just follow?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I forgot. That's
I'm
a
just
23.
I'm just following right behind where
yeah,
he's
just,
walking.
Just
We're going.
follow right behind. There's
Yeah.
one here. There's one here. Here. And there's one right next to me. And then a few more over here.
Oh. I'm gonna watch where I step. Here.
All right.
Do I notice anything other than these traps that he's pointing out?
Yeah,
Notice
you
the
see a
flaming
face in that
javelin in
waterfall
your
over there.
chest.
Where?
You see a face in that waterfall over there,
A face?
made of steam. You tell the others.
Yeah. There's some weird steamy face here.
Whoa, that is
It says, "Who you calling weird?"
Talks as well.
And then it. And that's my turn. Burm, 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 burm. Don't touch that trap. Burm, 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 burm.
Can we let the spirit element lead that thing? I can lead the charge.
And let's see, where's that at? Burm, 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 burm.
What's your name and what are you doing here?
Hold on a second. It has to have you
Sure,
guys all
I'll-
make a dexterity saving throw first.
Oh.
Oh, Whole card.
Oh, I have inspiration too.
14.
I will use Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
18.
And
Okay. 20.
An unnatural 20.
Right. The most unnatural because you use Tides of Chaos. 20, 18.
Artificial 20.
You're right. 14 and a 10. Let's see what happens there.
It's getting hot in here.
And whatever grade rolled.
Oh, yeah, good point. I believe he's in the line of fire as well. Pun not intended. He'd be with you guys, too. Yeah, so all of a sudden it's actually, on closer examination, it is smoke that it's made of, and it breathes out just a cone of this smoldering ash, and it covers you guys, and everybody takes 6 fire damage except Dingle, who takes 12.
Uncanny dodge should be able to.
Oh, you take 3 then. Isn't it halved again?
You can use your action to have the attack's damage against you. Yeah.
Yeah, so you only take 3.
Because it's not until level 9 when I have the.
The super D and duper D.
Yeah.
And also, Dingle, you are blind.
What?
I didn't pull my goggles down.
Not in time. The goggles, they do nothing. Let's fire it up, guys.
Whoa, too soon, tuba.
And you guys go into battle. This is weird. I don't know if I have a tuba ready. What if I did?
Yeah, the
You guys
stock
would, like, lose your mind.
D&D NPC inventory is definitely going to have a tuba.
Oh my gosh.
Flame on.
Is Dingle, like, permanently blinded?
You don't know.
Oh.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Be an interesting character to play, I guess.
How
How much disadvantage do you have, though?
Constantly.
I just don't open up roll 20.
I'm just gonna RP everything.
Yeah.
Yep. Still don't have a tuba. Hold on.
While you're looking for that tuba, can Nulkris see something's going on with Dingle, and like he's holding his eyes and stuff? And
Oh, definitely.
Can I kind of pull him close and say, Dingle, hold on to my belt, and I'll guide you.
Yeah, you can. Dingle, do you grab onto his belt?
Sure. I don't really feel like I have much else. Much
It's a little scary. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
So did this face look hostile?
Yes.
Right.
Especially when it blew ash in your eyes.
So that was on like, it wasn't just something that
Oh,
was,
no.
like, an attack.
It seems like an attack. Yeah.
Right.
Oh my gosh. You people and your very interesting.
How are we going to catch smoke with the bare hands?
How did you not expect that chat would throw tuba?
I know. What is wrong with me? I have nothing even remotely resembling that. Oh, wow. It looks exactly like that gaseous cloud that he threw up a few minutes ago. That's weird.
Oh, the tuba's just it's been buffed, shined up. so
Yeah.
much.
It's real shiny.
glowing. Yeah.
Bertuba.
Per tuba.
Step in time, lads. And boom, 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 boom. as you guys go into battle, and yeah, let's see what happens. Who's next?
What are we
Peripherus.
fighting? Smoke?
Smoke. We're fighting
yes.
smoke.
Smaug is his name, you think?
It's good.
Not sure if you
Well,
can download and
Tuba, say
import
it.
that quickly, but I sent you a tuba.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It's in the Discord.
Okay. Where in Discord did you send it?
Resources.
Rolling. Oh, I might be able to do that. Yep. Well, let me just do it like that. We'll see. Nope, it gave me another grade. That's not good.
I love this battle music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Too bad chat's not hearing it. Gotta fix that.
Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah, sing it for him, Clay.
Smoke on the
Yeah, that was it.
It's being a pain. Dang it.
Bird tuba.
All right, we'll work on the tuba for later, in case it comes back. Thank you, Christian, though. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, Bertuba, it will continue to be the glowing torch thing that I have. And you see, hopefully, this Mephit thing over here.
Mm-hmm.
No?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah,
See
we
it.
see it.
Well, it's my turn, did you say?
Yep.
I will cast Wither and Bloom.
Okay.
Nice. Good start.
And he has to do a saving throw. What kind?
It's
Con?
a Constitution.
That's what I thought. He rolls a 3.
Well, that doesn't beat 15, so
Not quite.
takes 6 damage,
Cool.
and I will heal. Or three plus 4, so 7.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so you guys see this like magical kind of mushroom appear. Let's see. Yeah, you see this magical mushroom appear and it pops. And seems to heal Landon, and it seems to harm the smog-like creature as it gets hit with the same motes. And then roll to see if you roll on the table.
I've used Tides of Chaos before, so
Oh,
I automatically
yeah.
will.
You automatically roll on the table then?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right, let's roll on the table again.
Oh.
That is 50.
50. Okay. Let's roll one more time. I don't want to use the same one we've used before. Okay.
That is 4.
Interesting. All of a sudden, you see everything more clear, and you're able to see all of these little faces appear in the waterfalls.
Oh no.
And you say, "We got company in the waterfalls," or something along those, whatever your character would say, something along those
Yeah.
lines. And when you kind of point them out, people start to see them. Because your eyes glow with a blue light, and you think that it allowed you to see things that were unseen.
I see steamy people.
And this blast of energy blasts out of you and reveals them all to the rest of the party.
Oh no.
What's going on?
What's happening?
Use Quicken spell.
Okay. So a meta magic feat, if you will.
Yeah. Just trying to find where the...
On the back of Dingle, Kermit, the orb ghost, says... He starts spelling out everything because you're like, what's happening? He's like, well, there's at least 4 or 5 new guys to fight. I think they're going to blast us all in the face with ash. That great guy looks like he's about to wet himself. The sorcerer is casting a lot of magic and seems to be doing weird things. Yeah, that's... I think we're dead. Oh, you're dead. I'm already dead.
I will cast Firebolt at the top one.
Okay. This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is 19 to hit.
I believe 19 will hit.
Gosh, I hope
It
so.
will.
That's 19 damage.
Okay. There's basically a huge hole in the middle of it missing. And it looks down and goes, crap. And starts to, like, make like it's flying towards you.
I will also roll on the wild magic table.
Okay, because you're new crystal.
Yep, because I've. Just
I'm so glad you're
used
using it. It
magic.
makes me happy. Okay.
That is 6.
Okay. Oh no, that's not good. All right. Can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
And
I'll use Tides of Chaos for that.
also, everyone around you in your party must make one.
Oh, I don't think I can use Tides of Chaos for that, actually.
Oh, okay.
Dex saving throw.
22.
19.
That's 11.
22, that's good. 11, 8. Orin got a 19, that's good, I think. Okay.
I
look at
think
I think.
19's maybe okay.
Fourth level or higher. Oh my gosh. Is this a TPK?
Does
Mm-hmm.
being blind affect my dex save at all?
You get disadvantage, I believe.
Sweet. Glad I brought that up.
I didn't even need to use
I guess it
thingy
would.
though, because the roll there, because I thought I didn't have Tides of Chaos, but I got it from the last roll.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
So it's an unnecessary TPK.
Oh no.
No.
Okay, we're gonna roll that. We're gonna roll that.
Well, thank you for watching and waiting for the last 6 months.
I'm not gonna lie. If that's what happens when we're back after 6 months of hiatus, I'm gonna laugh my face off.
At least it's near the end of the stream.
Oh my goodness,
We got our 3 hours in.
dude.
Did we die?
10 minutes in.
All of a sudden, a little bead of fire shoots up into the air and expands and lands directly on Landon, and it is a fireball. And Landon is just baked alive.
I was going to say, do I not roll for this?
Yes, please roll for this.
Oh, jeez.
Right. What is it I'm rolling?
Grade is dead. Just so we're clear, Grade didn't even... He's gone. He goes, no! And just burns and disappears into ash. You rolled terribly, right?
How
Okay.
many d6 am I rolling?
I might puke.
I rolled all the damage for it
All right.
already.
I was going to
just
say,
need
did
to
you want me to roll?
Let me hold on 1 second. I'm getting a lot of rolls coming in because they're trying to save you guys, I think. Peripherus, I want you to roll with advantage. So you get to roll and then take the highest to see if you dodge it. Yep, I got a bag of holding coming in.
Chat's like, quick, no.
No.
I already
Save them.
rolled before my deck save.
You did?
Yeah, 11 I got.
Okay, you can roll one more die and see if you get... We'll see what you get.
That one.
Not any better.
Oh, sorry.
Not good enough, yeah.
Yeah, no, there'll be a +2 on that. Because
Oh,
I've
Okay.
custom rolled it, so it will be 14.
Okay, what's your spell
I
save
did-
DC?
My deck save,
No, but what is your spell
Oh.
save DC?
15.
Okay, so you still don't quite make it. That's what I thought it was, and I'm horrified. I'm not.
Remember when this is Peripherus' first campaign ever?
I do remember. I'm just trying to figure out how this is going to go down. Grade is gone. He's turned to a pile of ash as this fireball hits everyone. So is Landon. He's turned to a pile of ash. Yikes.
Hot.
Super hot's in the chat.
what is the diameter?
It is definitely big enough to hit all of you.
Oh no, yeah, I'm aware of that.
Would you like
I'm
to
just saying, dude, some of the smogs also get
It is a
it.
20-foot radius.
Oh, and it still misses all the other ones.
Yeah. The other
So
one-
then we still have to fight.
Hold on.
We survive.
If any of us live, hold on, he says.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
not there
boy.
yet. I'm just kind of reeling. Sorry, I'm taking it in here a little bit. Yikes. Everyone else takes half damage. The damage was 35, which is exactly Peripherus' max hit points.
Wait, I don't think Dingle saved.
Dingle did not save. Correct. So he takes 35 and is unconscious.
But he's
And
not
is bleeding out.
obliterated.
He's not obliterated. The bag.
Does any of my stuff survive?
Where are those 2 gold coins?
There is a reason why I'm asking.
Is it 17 or 18 for half?
Anything magical survives.
Healing
And also
potions.
2 gold coins roll. One rolls at the rogue's feet and one rolls at the paladin's feet.
Yeah, because I did actually have 2 gold coins specifically on their own in a pouch.
They somehow survived the blast. We don't even know how.
Can I use? I don't know if I can yet. Can I use my uncanny dodge again?
Yes, I think. Unless it says something about long rest or anything like that. I think
No.
one of those.
It's a reaction.
Yeah. You haven't used
Okay.
reaction yet.
So, is it 17 or 18 halved, or before or after halved?
We'll say
So
17.
it's you said 35, so
Yeah.
17,
We'll
and
say
then
17.
half of 17 would be 8. No,
Yes.
yes, 8.
So how much damage was it, you said?
35.
Alright, so
Hold on, I took 8.
So you don't get saves because it's your max hit point value?
Hold on.
yeah, but it needs to be double, don't it? Because I was already at 28.
Plus 8.
So it'd be 28 plus 35 it'd have to be. So it'd have to be 60.
Oh, it's if you go negative that many, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, I haven't played D&D in a while. I
it's been a
believe. Let me look here a second just to make sure. Because it's been a while. I haven't had anybody get that obliterated in a while. We'll make sure. Because I don't want to just, say that's-
It's been a long time since we dropped an A-bomb on the entire
Yeah.
team, okay?
I just went to enter me HP and put it at 0, but then I thought, I'm sure it weren't so high.
I'm a little sweaty.
Oh, here you go. Massive damage can
Yeah,
kill
me
you instantly when damage reduces you to 0, and there is damage remaining. You die if the remaining damage equals or exceeds
Oh, there
your
we go.
hit point
You're right,
maximum.
Purpose. Okay. Whew. All right. I got a little nervous. I got a little trigger happy there.
So
You are unconscious.
So
to be
he's not
fair.
obliterated. He's just a burning husk of a sort of living person.
He's at 0. Dingle's at 0.
Oh yeah.
I did have my Tides of Chaos though, so
Right. Right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're going to have to teach him to use his magic properly.
If we pull out of this, that's gonna be amazing. Like.
Oren, you take half of 35, so you'll take 17.
Okay. Thanks for doing the math for me. I suck at math.
I do too.
Okay.
And the rogue already took his damage. So
what would
I'm
grade
checking on the
be obliterated?
creature. What's that?
Obliterated. Would grade be obliterated?
Yes.
I
He is
mean,
gone.
I did tell him our last guy died.
Yeah. He is gone. The method seems fine.
Now we'll never be a teen DJ.
He actually sparkles. He's like, oh, thank you. And he looks all sparkly with
That's
like
that spark.
cinders.
That's that sparkles. That's fire. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. And he quaffs his smoky hair back.
What were you singing before? Dust in the wind.
Well, that's Peripherus' turn.
that's the end of my turn.
Man, what a blast too. It was a good one.
Also, Nulchris, the blast your face tasted like banana.
Oh, that could have been worse.
With that, the cube of jam flies around and blasts.
Of course it does.
Who is that? Dingle with a golden light of random inspiration.
All right.
Which will help you on your death saves. You're welcome.
Gonna need that.
Will they live or will they die? We'll find out next time on Myths and Mayhem.
Oh no! Come on! I had a plan. No, that's fair. Oh my gosh!
And with that, a blast is blasted on the ground, and a bag of holding is cast, and there is a picture of a pig-like woman. She's on her stomach and doing one of these, and she has flowing golden blonde hair, and it's signed Miss Hammy. And we fade to black.
Oh my gosh! You mean burn? Burn to black?
You said it, not me.
Would you say? Would it be Burnt Reynolds?
He was once, actually.
Yeah, he was. Oh my gosh, you guys! What? This is why I love D&D. What?
Boy.
I don't know how you're going to live through this one. I'm going to be honest.
I do. I got a plan.
I
Because
have a
I
small
bought that
plan.
item.
It's true. I
We're
just put it in there, okay?
Used
we're-
it
we're-
unnecessarily.
Yeah.
we are
No.
we are taking that item as soon as we can.
No, see, this is I like that. I like that. Like, hey, this choice, and who knows what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I love that. But that's the real kicker for me with D&D is like
never know.
anything.
Yeah.
That's kind of the
anything
fun
can
of it,
happen.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, like,
It-
yeah, it would suck to TPK, but like,
I'm glad you guys reminded
The
me
fact
of
that
how
we
the
can.
death part works, because it's been a while, so I was like, are they dead?
Locke thought we were toast.
I really thought you were all
Burnt
dead.
toast.
I was toast.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
For a
still
moment.
kind of are.
You are
That's what I
burnt
mean.
pretty bad. There is the periaptive wound closure, which is on Nalcris, which means it's like Wolverine from X-Men. He kind of just keeps regenerating as long as
I'll
that
just
thing is
healing
intact.
again.
However, you
but
can't
that's
die
on, like-
outright still.
So I got to use hit die to regen. So in addition, whenever you roll a hit die to
That's
regain
in
hit
addition.
points, double.
So it
Yeah.
eventually will make you stable.
Oh yeah, it does say you stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. But I'm
Whether
not
the
dying.
rest of your party will still be alive at that point? Ooh, that
I
might be
mean, I'm a paladin. I got some stuff.
I mean, I'm not saying you're dead. I'm just saying it's not looking great.
But for a minute, you were saying we were dead.
You were dead. In my mind, you were all dead. And now I'm pretty sure you're dead.
It's good.
So
Wow.
I'm not feeling great about this.
My potions are on my person as well. They're not like in my backpack or anything. They're on my person.
Oh, like belted on.
Yeah, they're in a pouch on me.
Okay. I will say Dingle probably knows where that is. The others can rummage through your stuff and find them, but Dingle definitely knows where they are because he's traveled with you before.
Are you insinuating that while he's laying there in burning agony, we're gonna just rifle through his stuff?
Yep.
I mean, if you want to help him live.
Yeah.
DM, once we wrap up stream, I want to run some things by you and then
Okay.
run some things by the group. Just
Okay.
to get a plan of action. So
All right.
when we play.
Yes, that's what he's saying. Yeah, we can figure some things out. So, unfortunately, our party's in very big trouble.
What a cliffhanger, though. Like, what a
I know, right?
cliffhanger. That's amazing. Love it. All right. You guys. Holy cow. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hopefully you had as much fun as we did.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So we will find out next time
Next Monday, I believe.
what happens. Yeah, next Monday. Is everybody good for next Monday?
I believe so.
As far as
Should be.
I am aware, yes.
So, that's the plan.
So
And that's the end of my character.
right. Yes. Next Monday is the end of Peripherus' character. No. So
We'll
join
see.
us next Monday. Same time, 8:50 p.m. EDT. For whatever comes next. So
There's
see
also
you then.
movie night this week, Thursday.
Yep.
For those who are part of the Discord, the Orrin and Kylar's Discord, that me and Elbow are putting on. We're doing The Princess Bride this week.
for
So
sure.
come join us and hang out and watch movies. on Thursday.
Cool. All right. With that, we will talk to you guys later. Hope you have a fantastic night. Hopefully you can sleep after that because I know I won't. So.
It'll be a while.
All right. Take it easy, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Music?